Hello, everybody! Happy Pride Month! Welcome, one and all, to I think the most cursed session we've had on this channel yet. Also known as hasn't even started and it's already cursed. Also known as Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone. We're gonna start the same way we always do, with introductions. My name is Reed. I forgot the rest of what you can find me on TikTok. And if you want, you can find me other places. If you want to find me on TikTok, that's D&D5E. Not affiliated with the brand or the company. If you want to find me on Instagram or Twitter, that's at Reed Barkowitz. Am I affiliated with the brand of the company there? Yeah, it's my own. You can also find me on Arc 8 of Unprepared Casters, playing just the meanest woman you've ever seen. Puts Mitski in a competitive spot. I would love to see the two of those characters meet. Wow. You can get that every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. That's me. Let's go over to Mara.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mara. You can find me on the internet at College of Lore Dropout. I dropped out of there. And that's where I live on the internet, so come find me there. I love your eyes. They're very pretty today.
Thank you, Mara, for the compliment. Jess.
That's my name.
You looked off, confused, and I was
someone just let out the most ungodly scream outside my window, and I was trying to tell if it was my wife or someone else, because
that was my inner monologue.
My reaction is very different to either of those. I don't think it's my wife, but if it is, leave a message in the chat. Hi. I'm Jess. You can find me at Seriously on all your favorite social media platforms. All I'm going to be thinking about today is the Our Flag Means Death Renewal. That's all I have in my brain today. That's Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride. Joe.
Hello, everyone. This is Josephine. I'm at Sarah Dogfriend on Twitter and TikTok. Catch me here, obviously. Catch me also later tonight over on Girls Run These Worlds for the Roll for Luck campaign. And then catch me tomorrow for Going Crit RPG's Reckoning in Dawn's Shadow, which is an all-Asian campaign with me and lots of lovely other friends. So that's me.
Thank you. And last, but certainly not least, James.
And I'm James. You can find me on TikTok and most social media platforms at Nice One James. I know the energy is really bad today, and so what I'm going to say may not come across as sincere, but please know from the bottom of my heart that it is. Happy Pride! Whether you're in the closet or out of the closet, I know things seem kind of scary right now, but please know that you are seen, you are loved, and we're going to be okay. Fuck rainbow capitalism, but it's cute when we do it. End of intro.
Thank you, everybody. Let's do announcements. Follow us. Places. Titter. No, not Titter.
Yeah. So true.
It's Pride Month. I'm allowed to be a little gay on main.
That's a treat.
That's a treat. Twitter.
The gays have lost their mind.
Twitter.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. We also have a Discord server. All of these things you can join and hang out with us in betwixt streams. Speaking of upcoming streams, join us this Saturday for James Common Nice One's internet DM debut as we start our 3-part miniseries, Pirate Kings. There's going to be a lot of familiar faces, some people you haven't seen on the channel in a while, and you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be an event of epic and cataclysmic proportions. So
lower the bar. Lower the bar for me.
It's going to be so good.
It's actually going to be the best thing.
It's going to be decent. It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Joe. That's the support I need in Pride Month.
So we'll see you then on Saturday. Next week, we unfortunately will not be having another episode of Atlas. we will be having more in the future, just not next week. But instead, we will be having a Queer&A, where we're bringing on some people from the channel to come answer questions. More information about how to submit questions will be available on Twitter later today. But mark your calendars, get gay, get inquisitive. Are there any other things that I'm forgetting about?
You were just saying all that through tears, and it was just so funny. We have a Discord. We have YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. There are no other announcements I forgot about, so we're gonna pass it over to our intro. And welcome back. Let's just everybody take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Feel where we ended our session last time. Last time we ended on a planet, the greenest planet that you've seen since entering into the dead zone. You watched as the forest came alive, bit by bit, piece by piece, starting with mushroom politics and trees trying to tell others to be quiet, but manifesting in forcing you into tight spaces, and you found yourselves in a cavern, the piece of crystal that was kind of broken in the center of the room. Thanks to Mitsuki's incredible brain and the rest of the party's incredible combat skills, you were able to put the crystal back together before dying by rock monsters, and you watched as everything kind of settled for a bit. Mitsuki and Alan went down another pathway in the cave. They found some mysterious, really, really ancient drawings of ships, all kind of entangled in vines and foliage and shrubbery, and you camped. Some people slept, some people didn't, but we awaken during the morning at the end of your rest. Hard to tell it's morning, but your body feels well rested for some of you. For others, having spent the night awake, those being Alan and Ellison, they awake in the morning with some extra exhaustion, their eyes feeling a little heavy, their bodies feeling a little weaker. As you all wake up, you have about 8 more hours left on this planet. What would you like to do?
He looks around at everyone. Is it fairly clear that half of us did not sleep?
Go ahead and just make me just a general insight check.
Yeah. With them.
So, as I have 2 points of exhaustion, I have disadvantage on all ability checks, and my speed is halved. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. And then I rolled on the table, did I? And that gave me extra stuff, which was a disadvantage on certain saving throws, right?
I'm gonna be sober with you. I totally forget what you rolled, so we could roll it again.
It was the worst.
It was the worst one.
Yeah.
All acrobatics and athletics checks with disadvantage was a 12.
Okay, I'm already rolling with disadvantage, so we're all good.
17.
17 insight check. Ooh. That's not... Hold, please.
It was very Stranger Things vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal of the music, and I appreciate that, so thank you. Okay, after that little musical interlude, yes, Joe, you got a 17. Yeah, you're kind of looking around. Very notably, Alan and Ellison look a little bit worse than they normally do. And Benjamin is kind of just sleeping still, which is kind of out of character.
be a good day. Never.
Great day. Great day. Yep.
You guys okay? Like, no offense, you look like shit.
I didn't sleep well. Enclosed spaces not being my jam, that being all we did yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, got like what, 8 more hours? We'll just take it easy and figure it out.
Yep. We'll all be fine. Everything will be super good and great. And we're all gonna leave this planet all good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I can't handle it. I love them so much. Allison, I don't think has even like checked into the conversation. I think he's kind of awake but eyes unseeing. The guy looks like he hasn't seen the sun in 20 years, but even this morning he looks several shades paler than he usually does. So that's how this guy's doing.
I think Andromeda, kind of seeing that Ellison is like not there, is gonna approach very slowly and kind of like crouch down and like go to put a hand on the back of his forehead. Can I just like medicine check to try and obviously I can tell they look like shit.
Yeah.
Can I try to
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Sick. Oh Jesus Christ. That's a 7.
7. Seems to be a little warmer than usual. I think Ellison is normally a cold feeling person. But like not astronomically so. Body a little bit clammy, a little bit sweaty. Like classic didn't sleep well. And the aftermath of that.
My closer friend, my DM, who I love so much. Magic is fake. That's not the sentence I was trying to start when I did it. Can I try and like do something funky and maybe like give some stuff up to try and help fix this?
Sure. You're a paladin.
Fucking stab yourself in the leg to make Ellison feel better.
Here's my opening offer.
The drama of it, yes. Are we about to we're about to have a debate?
Yeah,
yes.
I'm going into like, I've never haggled in my life as someone with anxiety. I'm fucking ready to haggle today. Okay, so my goal is to get as much of this off of Ellison as possible. I am willing to take that level of exhaustion. I know I take them half as much, but to like fully take it, to give up half of my lay on hands and to mark off all 3 of my 2nd level spell slots.
Yo.
He needs a good day.
I'll let you do it for the level of exhaustion and the half of the lay on hands. You don't need to give up the spell slots.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you watch as Andromeda kind of with their hand on your forehead, a little bit of their divine magic kind of seeps into you. And you start feeling a lot better. So all of it just gone. Levels of exhaustion, disadvantage on things, gone.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think he blinks and his like eyes clear for maybe like the first time in like 3 fucking days. And he just looks at you with like half suspicion, half confusion. It's like, what are you doing?
I was gonna say my best, but that would come across as a joke. Sorry, I'm in it. You look like you needed a good day, and I'm a paladin or whatever, so helping, looking after my crew.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Are you feeling? You look miles better. Are you feeling better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Great.
Thanks.
For sure. If you need anything else, you let me know. None of this lone wolf business.
I don't know what that means, but all right. Yeah.
Kind of like very awkward, like motherly pat on the shoulder, and then I'll walk away.
Incredible. That was one of the big problems of today. Solved.
Yep.
And I didn't even have to give up as much as I thought I would.
Listen,
Mitski.
I'm not. Yes, Mitski.
Mitski just like looks around and is sort of like witnessing that is like, well, does anyone else need a little patch up, kiss, band-aid?
I mean, I'm just
can
a little
offer-
sleepy. I'll be good.
I'll give you something, Ellen.
You don't have to. I'm good. I'm good. Can take a power nap. Eat some granola.
When are you gonna take a power nap? We have 8 hours.
I'll figure it out.
Give me your hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Enhance ability on you for Constitution checks. You get 2d6 temp, and advantage on Constitution checks. For now.
Okay.
Still sleepy, but you feel a lot like, I don't know. Like sometimes when you wake up and you're not feeling well, then you eat a meal and you're like, wow, I'm a new person. It's a little bit of that feeling.
Nice. And did you say 2d10 temp H?
2d6.
2d6. Do I roll or do you roll?
You
I'll
can.
roll.
You can, yeah.
Because that's what Alan needs. More hit points.
Yep. Plus 6.
Trying to get them to get hit harder one day. I'm working on it. Thinking about it.
I'm at 134 hit points.
Nice.
Incredible.
Fuck.
Doing good.
So good.
Take those punches for me, baby.
I will. I'll do it.
What? Because you're lacking in the hit points department, Mitski? Yeah, okay. Yes.
That's what I'm with you.
James, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that CJ isn't here, but also you said Ben is still sleepy, so I, Andromeda, would just like to make sure that he's breathing, even though I, James, know it's because CJ's not here.
No, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Thank you. Oh my god. 13. This is homophobic.
Burning. Like burning up.
Oh. Can someone... I'm not great with medicine. Ben isn't doing great. Can someone just come have a look?
I stand up.
Oh, I didn't make that with disadvantage.
What's the matter?
He's really hot. Like burning up.
Can I shake Ben's shoulder? Just very gently.
Kind of gives you like a little bit of a groan.
Just place the back of my palm against his face.
Warm.
Can I do a medicine check?
Absolutely can.
Can I give advantage, lend the help action with my experience in field medicine from patching myself up?
Everybody except for Mitski is helping Ben.
That was a natural 1 and a 14, so thank you. Medicine plus 9, so 23.
Yeah. Not a sickness that you've ever seen somebody else have before. Not a fever, or a classic physical illness. I think you can tell that this is sort of magical in nature. Doesn't appear to be like a body sickness, more appears to be like a sickness of the soul.
Did anybody see Ben eat a talking mushroom? I just feel like we should rule that out right away. I don't think he did, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Okay, good.
Imagine him doing so.
I just wanted to double check. I don't know.
No, good thinking. Good call.
Sorry, by sickness of the soul, do you mean he's just upset and it's making him sick? Or do you mean the dead zone is making him sick?
The dead zone is making him sick, but it's not a physical thing. He doesn't
he's physically
he can,
healthy,
open his mouth, there's no redness in the throat, physically fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead. I have a question, but I can wait.
I was just gonna relay. It feels like a dead zone thing.
Yeah. Snail a question.
When
A year ago, when I was on, the other one, and those people that started getting kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
Was this like a stage of that? That I don't remember.
Absolutely,
Was
100%.
this like how far into the stages of that was
Very
the
beginning.
Okay. Andromeda kind of goes a little bit pale, and just yeah, I think it's a dead zone thing.
Can I make another check to figure out if there's anything I can do to like stabilize him?
He seems stable. He doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, like again, physically fine. It doesn't look like there's anything you can do, like medicinally with like herbs or anything that'll fix it.
Should we carry him back to the ship and make sure that...
Kind of grumbles a little bit, and he's like, I'm fine, just let me sleep. And like rolls over.
Okay, well, we have to do stuff. We have 8 hours left, so we gotta do something.
Well, I don't know. I agree with Ellen. We need to get him back on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least so someone can keep an eye on him.
I can carry him.
I can carry him. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, Allison, you take this one. Yeah, that sounds good.
You look like you're feeling great. I'll pick Ben up. I'm strong.
Make a strength check with disadvantage to do it. Athletics check.
Well, I'm bad today, so who's to say? Yeah. Do I have proficiency on this? Am I proficient in being strong and hot?
Are you
and trained?
proficient in carrying people? That's a you question.
I mean, probably. I've been a pirate this long.
Sure.
Sick. Okay. That is what's my strength? I can't read. That's 15.
15. You're gonna need someone else's help.
I'll get his feet.
Thanks.
Incredible. The two of you can very easily start carrying him.
You can just sort of like.
Are you walking? I was gonna say, are you leaving them there? Are you all walking back to the ship together?
I feel like we should all walk together to the ship with Ben and just like help as much as possible.
Sure. You turn back to start walking back towards the ship, and you noticed that before, when kind of the forest would give way for you, it's not doing that anymore. And there's no clear path, so it's just lush, dense forestry.
Can I look at Allison and just sort of like, do you remember where we need to be going? And this is also me asking if I can give Allison a survival or investigation advantage help check so that we can get our way there.
I can make a survival check.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4 and a 5. So 9. No, 10.
You know the direction you gotta go, but the path that you took yesterday is just straight up no longer there.
Yeah, I was like super freaked out by the mushrooms that were like talking to me. So it's that way, but outside of that, I'm sorry. I can like go ahead of you guys and look.
No.
Or not. Fine.
Well, at the very least, we can all get lost together.
Great. Sure. I'm just gonna start packing up like the few remaining bits of the camp.
Absolutely.
What Mitsuki can do, she can cast sending just to let someone know. Sending is, well, it doesn't have a range on it.
Yeah, who do you want to cast and send it to?
I'm gonna send it to Lorelei.
Okay. And you got 25 words.
Lorelei, Ben is sick, heading towards you. Can you send us some sign of where you are. If not, oh well.
You kind of wait to hear a response. And then come kind of across the treetops in the direction that Ellison was pointing. You see like the flicker of something shiny being like flung up into the air, and then like it comes back down. And after that, you hear in your head, hi, sorry to hear he's not well. Did that work? Did you see that? Are you okay?
Not gonna send a sending back, but I'm just gonna.
If you don't send one back in a couple minutes, she will send you another one. Saying,
okay, cool.
Hey, figured you maybe don't have the spell slots to send one back, so here you go. Same questions apply. Thanks.
Okay. I let everyone know. I talked to Lorelai that we're heading back. That was that signal. I don't know if anything needs to be relayed back to her, but I'm just gonna let her know that we're on our way there to drop it off and that we're all fine.
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you.
And then I said that. Oh yeah?
Like I would insight, but I have passive insight, so Ellison's just gonna like squint at you. Say nothing.
I just sent that off to Lorelai.
Cool. Alrighty. You are standing at the edge of this forest, and it is dense and lush. What are you doing?
Walking to the sign.
Sure. I'm gonna need some sort of nature survival something to kind of like start pushing.
Could I do investigation?
Yeah, if you can justify it. Yeah, how?
Basically, I feel like if there are literal like physical indications within the forest up to a certain point, like maybe we have to make a check before I can do the investigation to like delineate between the paths, but like if I can sense magic where that light was coming from or whatever sort of shiny thing, if that's Arcana, that's fine. But
sure, let's call it investigation, looking for any signs of where you guys came from last time. Does that sound good?
Right. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. 30-20.
30-20, incredible. Yeah, you kind of start peering at the edge, and as you're like walking left and right and looking for different signs, you see a couple like broken branches of a tree off in like one direction that you can start following.
This way.
And you start pushing through the forest.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the walking thing, so I know that you're all walking.
Yeah.
It's the best way to let your DM know you're moving without saying anything move.
So true.
I like hike the ends of my skirt like into like my belt so that I like don't get my hem dirty or anything like that. And I have a little knife that I'm just like
yeah, absolutely. And just like so we can all be clear, yesterday when you guys were walking through the forest, things were moving out of your way. And it was unclear at first if it was the wind or if it was them deciding to move. But at this point, as you're like kind of hacking away, there is no give in the forest. There is no movement. There is no reaction. It is dead still and silent. Still lush, still gorgeous, but there's like no feedback from it. Yes, Jess.
Can I deduct whether this is because the forest is like actively trying to keep us here, or it's just like not as lenient towards us, or whether just the forest isn't sentient anymore?
Sure, go ahead and make some kind of check. What type of check do you want to make?
Insight?
Insight, yeah, absolutely.
I'll just, as I'm doing this, I'm just sort of like, can anyone talk to the plants? Something.
Ben talked to him yesterday, but hi! How are you?
You hear
25.
the rustling of branches, but nothing else. 25. You get the sense that there is just no life in this forest in the same way.
Okay, after like spending a few minutes glaring really darkly at the trees and then kind of realizing that maybe he's glaring at just fucking trees, Allison's kind of like, yeah, I don't think this forest is so alive anymore.
Bummer.
Yeah. Kind of odd.
I mean, it could be to do with the crystal. But I, for one, am not missing the talking mushrooms, so.
I really wanted to know who won the mayoral race, but I guess we'll never know. Mayoral? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Probably.
You guys continue walking. You pass the 2 trees that were singing along with Ben earlier. There's no movement. There's no sound. There's no singing. You keep walking and you see little piles of mushrooms at the base of different trees. You see one big mushroom kind of off to the side. There's no screaming. There's no chatting. There's no movement. There is nothing. And eventually, you make it back to the front of the forest where your ship is docked.
I kind of liked it better when it was talking to us. I don't like when things talk to me, but it's scarier when it's all quiet.
Yeah.
It's just a regular forest, yeah. There's 100 of them all over the galaxy.
But it used to be more fun.
Sure.
Let's deposit Ben.
Yeah.
You can easily deposit Ben with Brig Strong Wizard Lorelei, who will take him and have him lay down.
I'll just like incline my head to Lorelei and I'm like, if there's any change or if it gets worse, can you send a message to me?
Sure, yeah, we can absolutely do that. Did something happen?
Not that I know of. Just woke up like this. I did something.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
While everyone kind of filters out, can I hang back with Lorelei? Not in a whisper way, just kind of to talk with a little bit more privacy. I'm gonna kind of take a step forward and lean in just a little bit and go, do you remember what I told you about the people I was with last time? When I told you everything?
Yeah.
Kind of like nod at Ben. This is the start of that. So if you could just keep an eye on him, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. What did you do about it last time?
Do I remember what we did about it last time? Like, did anything help?
You didn't do
Honestly?
anything. You just kind of let it progress.
Not much. We didn't know what it would lead to, so yeah.
Okay. Are you... I know this is a lot. Are you okay?
I don't know. I guess I just thought it might be different. It was stupid. But I'm here. I have to be the captain again. So
Yeah, it's not stupid. It's kind.
thanks. Yeah, just look after him if you wouldn't mind. We'll be back in a few hours and
Okay.
thanks.
Anything.
Kind of like look
away.
at Ben for a minute and then make myself walk out.
Was this loud enough that we could all potentially hear it, or should I do a perception check so that Mitsuki could have heard it?
Do a perception check,
Do you want me to make a stealth check?
please.
Okay.
You don't have to do it with disadvantage. Oh no, you do because you're exhausted.
I do. But thank you.
14.
It's bad. Oh, I have a -1. It's a 4.
A 4. Yeah. No, yeah, you can hear that.
Okay.
Kind of walk back out. Right. Sorry. We ready to head back? Does anyone need anything before we go?
Ready?
Great.
Yeah.
Are you guys heading back through to the clearing, to the cave? What's the game plan? Staying just right by the ship?
Let's talk about it.
Question, just for James. I know that some of you guys went on the other side and saw boats. Did you tell the group that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just so I know.
I mean, did you want to go check out the pictures of the drawings of the boats, the carvings?
No.
Fair.
I did graffiti one of them, so they're not all accurate anymore.
Okay. If we're in the area, I might pop in and just have a look. But
I have a picture, so I just show Allison
sick.
a picture.
can I make some kind of check, just as someone who's been sailing their whole life, just to see if this?
Sure. What do you want to? What sort of check do you want to make?
Can I don't know what fucking shit.
Do history?
History, I guess.
Go ahead and do history.
Can I also make a history check as a nudge?
Sure.
Oh god, one of those was a nat 20 and I'm so sad about it. It's still a 12.
12.
Fuck.
Did you add proficiency to that, James?
No, should I?
Yeah.
Then it's 16.
16. Cool.
It's
Ellison?
got a 9.
Okay. Ellison, yeah, these are ships. Ships, not really the area of your nerddom. I
No.
think.
That's fine.
But these are
Anybody
beautifully
wants?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
No. Go.
Mitski and Josephine are just both like, if anybody needs a kiss or a wink, let me know. Because I got
You can't
that.
help people. These are beautifully intricate done drawings of and like paintings of ships. Again, kind of entangled in vines and such. Ellison, I mean, they're beautiful. They're stunning. Unlike anything you've ever seen before. Kind of a different art style than you're used to. Andromeda, something notable about these is that these are not ship designs that you're used to, right? These are kind of old, ancient ships, kind of before. What did we call the brothers who make these ships? I want to say the Berger brothers.
Oh,
I
That's
have it right
true.
here. I have
Oh,
it
good.
right here.
because I can't get to it fast.
The Berger brothers. I was right. Oh, I love when my brain
Nice.
works correctly. So not ships that the Berger brothers designed, like at all. They're old. They seem to have paintings and drawings on them. They seem to be alive with plant life in a way that you're not used to seeing ships be.
Judging by how old these are, I kind of I'm looking down at the picture and I look up at Mitski and I'm like, do these seem? I mean, I guess this is Eliseus's place or whatever, but does this seem like Castellan to you? They're very old. I think.
I don't remember if I did a check last time. I think I did. About the drawings. I wrote that I just took a picture.
I also can't remember if you made a check, so you can go ahead and make another one.
Okay, so history?
Sure.
I give the help action by suggesting that
Absolutely.
might be wrong.
Yes. That would be great. Oh yeah, baby, 22.
Yeah. So these ships look closer to modern Castorian ships than they do to other people's ships, right? The Berger brothers are the one place that non-Castorians can get ships in the galaxy, but because ships are where Castorians live and where they spend most of their time, they kind of have their own method of making and building and having the ships. And so you can see the direct lines of oh, well, that's where this came from, and that's where this came from, and this must be that feature in these drawings.
These are the features of modern historianships.
Like how modern? Like within the past 300 years modern? Before that?
Perhaps fathomably, Lorelai might be familiar with these designs.
You know, I'm not a historian or anything. Is it just me, or does it seem kind of weird that there's like ship stuff when this is LSAs and LSAs is like nature? And does that feel weird to anyone? Just me?
Fairly anachronistic, also considering there are modern historian designs in what should be ancient ruins, essentially.
Maybe somebody else graffitied it before we got there. Before I got there. Trying to trick us. Like I'm trying to trick future researchers.
Maybe.
Allison's really confused as someone who knows Alan to like be a researcher and be a scholar. Why they're so hell-bent on fucking up other scholars. Can I make some kind of insight check to understand what the fuck this motivation is?
Sure,
Absolutely.
yeah, Alan, do deception or persuasion, or you can just fail.
It's bad anyway.
Cool.
Okay, mine wasn't great. 19.
You can tell that Alan just has a lot of disdain. Alan themselves isn't like an actual researcher. They just work for a lot of researchers. And so just is very annoyed with academia. Has a little bit of academic trauma, I would say. And is like, fuck you guys. I'm not going to be any more helpful than I have to be.
Okay. He just gives you an amused look. Well, do you want to look around some more? How do you want to spend the next few hours?
Were there paths after the caves or around the caves?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of like more forest on the other side.
I wouldn't mind getting a look from the top of the mountain or like close to it. I don't think we could climb it all in one day, but like it might be interesting to see what else is out there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go in a cave again, but I could climb something real good.
Let's go.
Might as well have a look around. I mean, we have, what, now like 7.5 hours?
I'd say like 7,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Takes about an hour to make it through. The forest is not easy to traverse now. So you start your journey back. Everybody go ahead and make me just a nature check as you're kind of walking back.
It's advantage.
23.
9.
23, 9,
17.
17.
31.
31. Incredible. Andromeda and Alan, you're kind of walking. Again, it's just kind of sad that the forest doesn't talk anymore. But Ellison and I'm sorry, I'm looking at your name and it says Joe. Ellison and Mitski. You can notice that even just from the little time that it's been since you were wading through it the last time, the mushrooms seem smaller. The leaves on the trees seem a little bit more brown. The flowers are kind of wilting. Things seem to be dying as you're walking through.
Is anyone else seeing this? Like, the whole forest is not just losing its sentience, it's losing its life.
Did we kill it? Did we kill the forest?
I mean, we want to fucked with it.
There's nothing that I could tell when I put the crystal back together other than the fact that we consecrated it again, or hallowed it. Maybe this was unnatural to begin with, but I don't recall us finding any sort of malignant divine energy before.
Can I, just because the time has passed since I did this last, can I just burn another divine sense to make sure the ground is still hallowed?
Yeah, you're kind of opening up your senses, and it feels like as you're doing this, it is slowly losing its divinity.
It feels like the divine energy of this place is faltering somehow. Which is strange.
Here we go. Mash the crystal into the ground. Break it again.
Not break it. I know you guys aren't eager to go back in the cave. I could just run in real quick and check on it if we want to. I wouldn't mind.
Go with you.
Can I tell, is the vegetation, is the nature returning to a state like what we've seen on the other planets, where like there's been no, like everything's looked dead, right? Is that where this is, like the direction that this is heading in?
I mean, yeah, right? Like you've seen a bunch of dead vegetation before, and this vegetation looks like it's dying.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with that information.
Tori?
It's just kind of like, did I do the thing?
Look, we gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Cool. So you continue walking through. Eventually you get back to that same clearing at the same cave mouth, the same mountain.
Super quick question, actually. While we're walking through the forest part of it, can I just like very gently like graze my fingers against a tree trunk and put like 2 points of lay on hands in just to see if divine magic does anything?
Sure, yeah. You watch as kind of this tree, which seems to be like having not only like the life sucked out of it, but also like the color. You kind of lay your hands, pun intended, on it, and it seems for a moment to kind of come back to life, and then it begins to wilt again.
Okay. Just keep going. That's all.
Cool, yeah. So you made it to the clearing. Big tall mountain, cave, more forest all around.
Sending.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm not going in there. Like,
What did you say? Because I heard you say sending. I know that's not what you said. What did you say?
Sending. Sending.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
yes.
Yeah. I don't want to go in, but we can like wait out here
We
for
can-
you.
We can go up. You said did you want to see if we can find a path sort of climbing the mountain?
I do.
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, yeah, very easy enough to find kind of places where you can get your grip, maybe walk a little bit, get your grip again, and start climbing. Everybody's going together to climb? Okay, so if everyone could make me athletics checks.
Having war flashbacks.
Hi. Anyone want any enhancing of any sort or inspirations? Okay. Inspirations.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna cast a. We'll do a 4th level enhance ability, unless Captain, are you good?
Tired, but also in James terms, I do have disadvantage, but I also have a +9. So like, yeah, we'll figure it out. You do what you gotta do. I'll be good
Okay,
with or without.
I can give you a bardic inspiration depending on your.
Okay.
I'll give you a bardic, and then I'll give
Thank
the
you.
rest of us enhance ability.
Thank
Enhance
you.
ability for strength checks, and our carrying capacities double.
Cool.
Also.
So
for now.
notably, Alan, you lose that temp HP that you got from the other one because
Okay.
it's concentration. So that's lost.
Also, it's been an hour already, so.
Right, it is an hour. Thank you. So yes, Alan, Ellison, Mitski, you can make those checks with advantage.
Flat check.
I roll flat.
Oh my god, I got the exact same.
Oh,
2
17.
7s.
Nat
which gives me
20!
A half
Bam!
Nice.
Incredible.
7.
I'll just carry
Oh.
Ellison up.
That's
We
fine.
can't do
yeah,
this again,
you can
Jess.
absolutely do that.
Do not
What did you
do
get,
not
Captain?
carry this man.
You want a piggyback ride?
No. I'm good. Please no.
Okay.
I'll
I'll just
walk.
kind of help. You like put your hand there, move your
Yeah.
foot there as we
Yeah.
go up.
With your
Way.
nat 20, you can help Ellison climb this mountain. Yeah.
Beautiful. Cool.
And what did you get, Mitski?
17.
Okay, yeah, cool. As a group, you can all climb this mountain. It takes you a little bit with Ellison, probably a little bit slower than you would have liked to, Alan. But together, you can kind of get to the summit. You stand at the top of this mountain, and you look out at this planet where the rest of it seems to be just covered, as far as the eye can see, in like dense, lush forest. But seemingly starting from the central point where the mountain is and heading outward, you can watch as it's shrinking and losing color and dying. And so on the outskirts, kind of at the edge of your vision, you can still see things green and moving and full, teeming with life. But as you're kind of standing there, and the longer you stand there, the more this kind of like central sickness, quote unquote, not a real sickness, but like a natural sickness, begins to spread to the rest of the planet.
Can we tell it's a sickness? Like it's some kind of.
It's just kind of the only word I had. It's not really a sickness. It's more just
Okay.
like it's very clear that it's like coming from this central point and spreading.
And is the mountain the center?
Mhm.
Were we in the center? Did this affect Ben? I say out loud.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Maybe the dead zone kind of takes its toll on people. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't related, but I mean, you never know.
It's a random question in Mitski's little brain that's actually huge. For whatever reason, is there beef between Desar and Eliseus? Is that something in history?
Make a religion check.
It's okay. Just a 12.
Just a 12. Nothing. You don't know something intimately about the relationship between Desar and Eliseus, but what I can tell you with the 12 is you are struck with the memory. Eliseus is the betrayer god. Again, what exactly she did is kind of unknown and has been lost to time, and different stories have been told, but like she did something that pissed all the other gods off.
I'm kind of rooting for her though, so I'm like trying to listen. I'm like, Eliseus, like, can you tell me something? Like, is there beef? Like, so Mitski just
Are you
like
trying to
disrupting.
like reach out? Is that something you're trying to do?
Mitski, I'm gonna refer to Captain very quickly. I'm just sort of like, or I suppose everyone. So we're thinking we know so there's some of Eliseus's influence on this planet. And there was the crystal that seemingly hollowed the ground. There is still the potential hypotheses I have in my mind of whether or not the lushness of the dead zone, of this planet as we found it, is either quote unquote unnatural or whatever it may be. I'm wondering how good of an idea, or rather, I would like to confer with all of you. I've not dabbled with the divine necessarily, but I'm wondering if there's something that we can talk to that is within Eliseus's influence right here, right now. I don't know how I would do that again, but we are here to research, and we're here to try.
Do we have the crystal on us? Sorry, as an aside.
We left it.
Okay.
So what Mitsuki wants to do, I'm gonna awaken my mind. And then, although I can't see a creature specifically around me, I want to look at the planet itself, or the potential things that I can put up see invisibility also, as I just sort of like walk around this mountain as we're climbing up it. And then within 30 feet, I just continually in my mind telepathically am reaching out to someone. What I remember was alive before. Something
Sure.
along those lines.
Make me a persuasion check.
Right. I can't get lower than a 10. That is a 29.
29, incredible. So you are reaching out, trying to grasp at any remnants of life that live on this planet. And you're not getting a response in your head, right? It doesn't come as like a voice speaking to you, but as you're kind of bringing your gaze back to the ground you're standing on in a little bit frustration, I would think, you see just like a single flower, a daisy that's kind of sprouted at your feet.
Amidst all the dead life around us.
Dirt.
Amidst
rubble,
dirt.
Pebbles, rock on this mountain. A single daisy.
I'm gonna lean down to it. Or I'll like sort of, I'll like kneel, put my knees into the dirt, and just sort of say, and referencing to it, offering it some reverence. Telepathically again. Are you free for a chat? That's what I was gonna say. But Mitsuki's just sort of like, hello. Who might this be?
Just a flower.
Does it say that, or it's just a flower?
It's just a flower.
Okay.
Good clarifying question.
Yeah. Just a flower.
Suddenly it grows well.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do as far as, like, is this a divine sign? Or I bring Captain over. I'm just sort of like, What are you getting out of this?
That's a flower? That's a daisy, I think.
It just sprouted.
Can I like make like an arcana check?
Anything divine?
Sure. What you trying to get from that?
I'm trying to figure out what Mitsuki's asking, and also look at the flower and try and, from what I'm getting, discern what Mitsuki's asking.
Incredible.
Oh my god, that was the first disadvantage roll that I did so good on, is the thing. That's I can't do math. 23.
23. Very clearly came from nowhere. And I think Mitski is trying to ask you, like this did not grow. This appeared. Where is this coming from?
I know. Andromeda
Yes.
had no
Yes. Just giving that to Andromeda. That's kind of what she gets from that. But also, I mean, you've heard of gods communicating through all sorts of different manners, right? Through signs and messengers and et cetera, and this very well could be something like that. Can't hear you.
No, oh, Jesus, there it is. I was waiting for Joe to come back. I think Andromeda kind of like squints at it a little. I mean,
Joe pulling out their lore is so funny every time.
Incredible energy. I mean, I'm not really familiar with like Eliseus's methods of communication. It could be like a message. It could be just this planet is weird. Does the magic in it feel like divine? I mean, I guess everything here kind of feels divine, but
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, it you might have garnered her attention for a moment. You can try speaking with her, see if that.
Going in my mind palace.
Allison's just like watching both of them, kind of like
we're like talk out
rubbing
loud,
his jaw, like. And kind of just like puts two fingers to Miss Key's shoulders, just like kneeling in the dirt. It's like, what are you trying to achieve here?
We're trying to talk to this flower.
Okay. How?
No idea. Mitski is gonna start. We'll speak out loud this time and just sort of say, is there anything I can do to show you that I am here to listen and to respect you?
The flower loses a petal as it kind of just aimlessly floats down to the ground.
Glue it on. You'd be like, I'll fix you. Do you think that's anything? I don't know anything about plants. Okay.
Is my mic on? There it is. I think maybe you might be better suited trying to speak to the goddess and not the sign, if that makes any sense.
Okay. I look up. Can I go through my mind palace again and just sort of, what are some signs that Eliseus likes, or what are some like tokens or offerings?
Sure. I mean, definitely a nature fan. So the rare followers of Eliseus that exist are often giving like plants and flowers and then all sorts of different natural like herbs and such. Also a big fan of just like weirdness, like things that are weird, which is kind of, it's like, it's hard to define, but just like things that seem odd or strange or out of place, right? Like things that don't find a home anywhere else.
Every day I should have fucking taken plant growth. Oh God, Mitski's just like takes off her backpack and just like sorts through things, and it's just like, should I give her the star vampire brain?
You could try. Do you? I mean, you're in the what the fuck is that called? Greenhouse a lot. Do you have any like clippings? Did you take anything from the other planets?
I don't think that's what she was doing in the greenhouse.
I don't do that. I don't do greenhouse.
Yep.
Stuff
Right.
like
Okay. Yeah. Nope. I don't do more than that. Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, what do you want? Why do you want to give that? Like, what's the rationale for that?
Because she's a freaky weird goddess that loves freaky shit.
I can cut off my hair, my little bun.
No.
Goliaths don't usually have hair, so that's weird.
I'm gonna give her the brain. Let's see what happens. Because I don't know what the fuck to do with it, honestly. I just kind of took it. So she takes out the like little seal capsule of the star vampire brain, and just like it just like disgustingly slides out onto the ground of the flower, and I'm just sort of like,
oh yeah, she's gonna love you now.
You should maybe say something. Like normally when you make an offering, you kind of say something to get prayer or anything you want them to know.
Dear Eliseus.
Okay, strong start. Mm-hmm.
We want to understand what is going on to this planet that clearly you haven't printed on, so my offering to you is one of research. It is one of an expedition in which we are seeking your aid. Although this may not specifically be of your interest, it is something unnatural, it is something interesting. And I hope that it may do something, provide something to you. Allison?
DM question. Allison is a vessel for otherworldly knowledge and like divine weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Mitsuki is doing this, and he's just reluctantly like, this isn't gonna work, can he somehow tap into the part of himself he knows is a gateway and help channel this kind of message and provide it a path if it needs, if anything wants to answer?
Yes, you absolutely can. I'll let you do that without a check.
Okay.
You all watch as this like goopy, strange organ that's on the ground slowly starts to lower and kind of get like sucked and pulled into the ground. This causes this daisy from the center and then spreading out to the petals to turn this sort of like deep blood red color as it does. And as this is happening, and Ellison, as you open yourself up to something, this overwhelming sort of sadness brushes over you, and you start crying.
Oh God! Great.
Mitsuki, wind starts kind of rustling around you for a bit, kind of tossing your hair. You can smell like roses and lavender, and then the smell kind of turns a little sour, almost as if whatever it is has gone rotten and spoiled, and then it kind of dissipates.
Does it smell like apples at all?
No?
Okay.
Can I insight check, like, what I just
I want-
felt?
Like yourself?
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an insight check on yourself.
I want to see if that was a positive sign or a negative sign or just like a waiting. It's just like a buffering.
I'm trying to figure out what she's sad about.
Sure, yeah.
I got 22.
Yeah, what'd you get? A 22. Yeah, as you're kind of connected in this moment to this like divine energy that exists on this planet, you are mourning the loss of something, that's much bigger than yourself. There's a little bit of heartbreak in there. That's kind of what you're feeling, maybe some grief in this moment. Mitsuki, It seems like this is trying its best to like tell you it's okay, but it keeps getting lost in translation. Like there's something missing. There's some part of it that keeps failing. Like 2 cogs are moving and the last one gets kind of stuck.
There's something missing.
Can I, as someone who has just been like making offerings to Isla for most of their life by, by way of just being a pirate, can I like make an insight check or an arcana check to try and figure out like if I think something missing has to do with the fact that this land won't hold divine energy, or if I think there was just like something wrong with the offering? Or
Sure. Yeah,
like,
go
what's
ahead and
gone
make
wrong
just
there?
like an insight check.
Okay.
Wrong with my brain offer.
What's your inspiration die?
D8.
D8. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Oh, sick. Okay. 13. You said insight?
Yes.
That's 21.
Sure, yeah. Gods not typically people to be upset about offerings. They kind of just like that they're thought of, especially like, nature gods. They're just kind of like, oh, cool, you thought of me, how nice of you. Like they're not the type of people who will be like, no, that was a wrong thing. It doesn't seem to be something wrong with the offering. More seems that they're just upset about this planet. It's not in the state maybe that it once was, maybe that it has the potential to be.
Okay. I think it's the planet. I think maybe, we can tell that there's some element of Elisaeus' influence here, and I think maybe because it's the way that it is, maybe it's difficult for her, either emotionally or physically, to not be here, not because the gods can't be here, but yeah. I don't know that that's something we can fix, but
I have some thoughts. Do either of us recall if the energy we felt when the ground was hollowed was that Elisaeus? What am I trying to say? Was it hollowed? It was hollowed according to who? Was it Elisaeus, or was it perhaps a second or third party?
I don't know if that's something you can tell with divine sense. I think it's just like the presence of divine energy, or
Okay.
like the stark absence of divine energy, right? Like at one point there was and now there is no more, or just like there has never been divine here.
Because again, I don't know if we can say this was the natural state of the
I mean,
the lushness, I mean.
yeah, everything else in the dead zone is dead. So, as cool as all of the talking plants having mayoral elections was, maybe this is the new natural state? Maybe it was like held in an uncomfortable stasis and now it's good to move on? Like, how people will sometimes they'll be like, I don't want to die, so they put themselves in cryo sleep and they're like, one day I'll be revived. Maybe that happened on this planet. And now it's ready to move on? I don't know. I don't know anything about gods at all, so I'm just spitballing here.
Seems like it's sad about the change that's happening.
I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna pat the ground.
I want to check out the status of the daisy. Is there any change about it? Is it just still blood red?
Still blood red.
I give it a little smooch.
You give the daisy a little smooch? Is that what you said?
Smooch. Yeah, just a little. That's all.
How about that? Gods? Okay.
I mean, it seems like a lot of things in the dead zone, kind of, people included, get sick. It might just be that sickness affects other living things. I mean, if we'd like, I can try reaching out to Isla. They're kind of fickle. No offense. But I can try, see if that's anything. I'm guessing it's just sort of the dead zone is not, as the name would imply, particularly hospitable to life.
We all just start calling our god mommies and daddies.
Yeah. Mom, I'm scared. Can you come pick me up?
To be fair, I think Sermia at this moment, I just sort of envision her sitting in a champagne bath
Hell yeah.
and not helping. She probably wouldn't help at all. I could try to call her, maybe.
I've never spoken to Kalara before, but she causes a lot of problems in our library, so I could give it a go.
James, that desperately wants to see this, wants to encourage this so bad is the thing.
At this point, Ellison, that like emotion starts to falter a little bit. You watch as the daisy starts wilting. Seems like the connection, whatever it was shaky and is kind of being lost.
Just like wipes his face very quickly. Yeah, I think Alan's the closest. It's just some things are meant to die, and yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll reach the center of the dead zone and fix it. And then, no, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm getting like altitude sickness, so I'm gonna just start like stumbling away.
Let's go down.
Running away from my feelings.
That's the Ellison
Down,
Graves. Yeah, everybody go ahead and make me athletics checks as you start heading down.
It's not been an hour, right? Do we all still have advantage? Amazing.
Oh, Jesus.
18.
11.
24.
24, 5. Alan, are you helping your dear friend Ellison again?
Absolutely.
Cool.
As much as Ellison will let me.
You can help Ellison. It takes you, again, a little bit of extra time as you...
Just nearly fucking stacks it off the side of a mountain. And I was like, what?
Captain, do you need help?
Hello? There we go. The journey up didn't feel like it took this long. I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
No, it's actually really good because then you get to work both sides of your legs a little bit more because, like, on the way up, you're using different muscles than when you go down. So it's actually really good and we're getting well-rounded.
Yeah, traditionally really, really steady for me, my legs.
Need a hand, let me know.
I'm good. I'm good.
You guys can pass the rest of the time however you please. Is there anything else you guys would like to do with kind of your 4-ish hours that you have left on this planet?
Ooh, question.
Answer.
I picked some like medicinal herbs and stuff from the forest yesterday. If I look at my things, have they wilted and withered and died too?
They have not.
Interesting. I relay that. I don't know what that means, but
Could I have actually taken the wilting daisy?
Sure.
Cool.
Just kind of a small for flavor thing. I know there's a lot of different types of flowers here. Could I have just tried to find Willow's favorite flower so I can press it in a book when we get back on the ship?
Pre-dying? Post-dying?
I mean,
Like,
preferably
What was the
pre-dying,
thing
but
that
I'm
you
gonna
wanted
press
to
it.
have done yesterday?
I mean, because they're like just wilting right now, right? Like they're not fully dead yet.
Yeah.
Wilting is fine because I mean, when they get pressed, they're gonna
And yeah, easy enough.
be squished anyway. Sick. Thanks.
Of course. Last
Good
call.
rest. Good short rest. Little rest.
Sure. And you guys can spend the rest of your time kind of chilling. Yes, Mara, did you have something you wanted to say?
Just really quick. Never mind. I'm good. I made the connections in my own brain. We're good. Ignore
Would
me.
you like to
completely.
share with the class or no?
I was like, weren't there rock monsters? That is in fact what we fought.
Yes.
So I was like,
You're
there's
good. It's
something else out there. No,
been 2
we did
weeks.
that.
Been 2 weeks.
Okay, we're good.
I remembered sort of another thing that I had in mind. I don't know. This is inadvisable in all sorts of ways. Considering half of us do not want to go back into the cave. Should we take the crystal and see what happens? Or are we going to just leave it be because we only have 4 hours left?
Microphone. There we go. I mean, at the very least, you and I can go look at it and see what the state of it is. I don't think we should take it, but I mean, if it's like dead, then maybe we can anyway. We don't really know what the state of it is right now at the moment.
Yeah. I just want to cover our bases in that manner. So
I can go with you. I don't mind tight spaces. So
2 of you head into the cave. You can very easily find your way back, taking the left path back to that kind of clearing. Center of the room, there's like this pedestal made of rock, and where you left it yesterday, there was this like small blue floating crystal like above the pedestal, still there, but a lot of the color has kind of been sucked from it, and so now only the center of it is blue and the rest of it is kind of just like this dull gray.
hello. That explains that. I guess I'm just so mad. I don't know why this is happening. Did you want to look at it? Like, I might examine it a bit, but I think you're probably better at that than I am. So if you want to go first, you're welcome.
Yeah. I think first of all, what kind of check can I do to just sort of see if I touch it again, will a bunch of rock people come out of the walls and hurt me?
Don't know if there's a check you can make for that.
Okay. I look at Captain again, and I'm just sort of like, should I just touch it?
I mean, yeah, if you feel comfortable doing. Oh, yeah, there they go. There she goes. Just touching it.
And I just like touch it with my fingertips.
You reach your hand out, graze your fingertips over the crystal, and coming from the piles of rocks in the room, there is nothing.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I like kind of grip it gently, and I'm pulling it out of the pedestal.
So you start pulling it and it fights back against you. So go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, okay. 13.
You can't, it won't budge.
He's not letting go, it seems.
I mean, it seems like it's sort of the heart of this place, so I guess it makes sense. Reed, I have a question.
James, I have an answer.
Oh my god, whoa, crazy.
What?
Can I roll a luck check to see if I've ever been on board the Divine Death before? Because I have a question, but I don't think otherwise I would know to ask the question at all.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll a luck check.
Right. It's not a disadvantage, right?
No.
Okay. Come on, roll so good. 14.
Yeah, you have.
Nice. Does this look like it might be something akin to a divine shard?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. Just curious.
See.
Huh?
That was a wild thought. What a good thought.
Thank you. I mean, it's divine. It's a shard of something. It's blue. That's how I pictured
Very
them.
notably, no longer a shard, just a full crystal.
So
right.
valid.
Yeah.
So valid.
Doesn't seem to be missing a piece, doesn't seem to be broken. Just a crystal.
It's like Inuyasha. I think I'm satisfied with this. I think it can stay.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do with it personally.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm sure it won't hold, but just to eye James for better, can I just put 5 points of lay on hands into this thing and see if that does?
Again, same thing. Color starts to spread and then fades.
Sick. Amazing. Right. I think that's. Yeah. Did you want anything else in here, or?
I'll take a picture of the crystal.
Sick.
But
Yeah.
that's really all that I can think of. There are lots of pieces that are similar but loose coming together. I smelled lavender and roses before it started to smell like it was rotting.
Huh. I mean, yeah, I guess we don't really know, where any of the gods went. Maybe because Aldiceus betrayed them, maybe she's somewhere else? Somewhere not great? I don't know.
I don't know how entirely convinced I am that she did something so horribly bad. I'd like to talk to her again. Or try.
Yeah. I mean, you could, definitely keep making little offerings on the ship. Building a relationship takes time, but it's not impossible, so. I'm not the most devout of paladins, but if you wanted any help, just let me know.
See. We'll see. Then just walk back out.
Same.
Anything else anybody wants to do before time's up?
Can I chat to Alan whilst they're inside?
Absolutely can.
I think after a few minutes of probably awkward silence, I'm guessing. Allison kind of just side eyes you and says, "You don't like underground spaces either? Or is it just specifically caves?"
Mostly caves. But really any underground is not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know, kid, you fully trauma dumped accidentally on me, so
Yeah, I'm sorry about that
about
one.
the other stuff. No, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine, but I am just curious, I guess.
My first, big, important mission, I had to go. There was a, spaceship crash from this prototype ship, and they needed to get, little black box thing to figure out what happened, what went wrong. And it crashed into a mountainside, and there was, but there was a small little tunnel that a young Goliath could fit through because I hadn't hit my growth spurt. So I crawled in, and I was inside for 3 days, and I have no memory what happened, but I crawled out with the black box covered in bruises and scrapes. So something in there bad happened, probably.
Right. You don't remember anything?
Not a thing. I went in. I came out dehydrated, hungry, and hurt. But I got the thing, so, like, that's cool.
And was this before or after you started doing, like, shadow magic, like...
Before. This was, like, first. Like, I'd always been at the Institute, but, like, this was, like, my first job, kinda.
Okay. And the weird spooky magic was how long after?
I had a nightmare that night, and then it kept happening, and that's kind of where stuff comes from, I think. Like, not really, like, magic. I'm just very good at punching stuff, because they got me a tutor afterwards, because they were like, you were hurt, so you should learn how to fight, and so then I could kind of hurt stuff better, because I had somebody come and teach me.
Okay.
Yep.
You've never had a vision?
I don't think so. I mean, unless my dream, but that's what the library eats me, so, like, I don't know how visionary that is.
No, I feel like if you've had a vision, you know about it, so...
Can I check to make sure I've never had a vision now that I'm thinking about it? Alan being so...
Yeah, make an inside check on yourself.
Okay. Oh, with disadvantage. That is 13. Lucky number 13.
Cool. You don't think so?
Nothing. Why? Is it you got trapped underground and you got visions? Is that how it happened for you?
Yeah, long story short.
Do you want to talk about it?
What would I talk about?
I don't know. I felt like we were in a sharing moment, so I just wanted to ask.
Do you want it to be a sharing moment?
Do you want it to be a sharing moment? It's your
No.
thing, so you can talk about it if you want to, but you don't need to if you don't.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's just... I'm sorry, okay?
You have nothing to apologize for.
No, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not.
Okay.
You need someone to tell you that wasn't fine.
Thanks.
Why were they sending kids down into a cave?
Because I was small but very strong, so, like, I could fit. And
Okay.
the institute I worked for, who raised me, wanted the information in there. And so they sent me. I don't know, they're not good people. That's why they sent kids in. A kid and me.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, I'm probably the first and last kid the institute is taking. So, at the very least, I ruined it for them. So that's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. Yep. Thank you for the pictures in my frame.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nice having people there, even if it's like not real memory.
Don't do this to me, kid.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nothing. It's for bad for you.
Don't feel. I'm gonna be okay. I got look at these, and I flex a little bit. Like I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, wow. Yep.
I can punch stuff really good, and
Sure can.
I can run so fast,
So fast. Yeah.
and I can like kind of bring myself back to life. So I'm told. I've never tried it before.
What?
Like, I think. I don't know, the guy who trained me was like, if you get really strong, sometimes if you get knocked out, you can just wake right back up. And I was like, okay, but nobody's been able to knock me out yet, so I don't know if it'll actually work, but I'd like to see him try.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna hold my hand out for a little fist bump.
He like flinches as if you're like about to punch him, and it's like
You just like that.
he shakes it. What?
You punch. It's a bump.
You don't want me to punch?
It's not hard. It's a bud thing.
It's a what?
It's like a butts. Like we're butts. We're pals. Like you're my buddy. So
Yeah, I'm not your buddy. Sorry.
we can handshake then if you would rather.
Just like stretches and like walks away. It's feeling really bad.
All right. And that awkward conversation later. You guys can spend the rest of the hours resting. Eventually your watches go off and you head back to the ship. We're going to go ahead and take our break there. Don't change that Twitch channel. I say it every week and it still feels silly. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you in a bit.
Bye.
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you got some water, got some snacks, didn't spook yourself too much on your break. We pick back up with the ship taking off from this weird, strange planet. It's about like 4 or 5 hours before dinner and the rest of the evening. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
I would love to check on Ben.
You would love to check on Ben. Yeah, you go kind of knock on the door of the bedroom, poke your head in. Sleeping, kind of covered in blankets at this point, is shivering a little bit in his sleep.
Okay. I'll just kind of sit with him for a little while.
Sure.
Allison has left Maggie with him.
Oh.
So Maggie is kind of curled up in a little puddle. Like Ben is kind of on one side, like knees together, like bent, and Maggie is curled up in a puddle, like in the knee pit.
I kind of just like scratch behind her ears a little bit, and then I sit on one of the other beds. Just give her a little wink.
She like, as you're watching, sitting with Ben, suddenly you have a dog face on your face.
Oh, hi. Very much a cat person. Andromeda, not me. Kind of like goes to scratch under the chin, like cats like. So that's
Tail
fine.
wagging, flapping.
Yeah, no. Good show. Good job. Well done.
Kind of leaps off the bed and starts chasing her tail.
Oh, yep. Right. Do you need my help? Nope. Okay.
You haven't been around dogs much.
Oh my god. Hello? No, I'm a kind of a cat person. Kind of for effects, like summon the little cat familiar. It's made of like, viney magic. To like walk along the edge of the bed and kind of looks at you.
Yeah, the cat kind of very gingerly walks on the bed frame and then jumps off and runs away.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great dog. Maggie's a wonderful, wonderful dog. I'm just not really like a dog. I grew up with cats, So.
Okay. Is he okay?
The Ben?
Yes.
He's breathing. I think he'll be fine. For now, at least. Hopefully he'll just kind of sleep this off. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fine, actually.
Good. Glad. You deserved a break from all the Dead Zone has to offer, which is nothing good.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that again.
Help?
I just...
My literal job?
Okay, and your job as captain is to divide resources where necessary, right?
To look after my crew in the ways that I can, yes.
Okay. You as the captain are one of the strongest fighters we have, as is Alan, and I'm not, so maybe
I wouldn't.
focus your
I mean,
efforts where that needed next time.
You hold your own, and I am more than used to being tired. So, I if we had got into a fight, it wouldn't have been a problem.
You know that, do you?
No, a lot of things.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you how to captain your crew, I'm just saying.
Well, I've got a couple years on you, so that would be, probably for the best.
Okay.
What's this like, I don't know, kicked puppy thing you've got going on? What's that about? All things considered, you seem to be in a fairly good mood, and then like 2 days ago, just kind of shut down. You want to talk about that?
behaving exactly the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's totally true. All right, if you want to lie to your captain, that's fine. It's not my business.
I know, Captain. Maybe it's a dead zone. You've been here before.
Maybe.
You said your crew changed. Plenty of things you're not telling us.
I mean, in fairness, not a lot of questions have been asked. Is there something you want to know?
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say if there's things about the last trip that we should know about, you'd tell us, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, if you have doubts anyway, you could ask.
I feel like you want me to ask.
I don't want you to ask, but if asking will make you less of a, no offense, asshole, then you can.
You have a good night, Captain. Take my dog.
Okay, you too. If you see my cat, can you...
No.
Okay. Sleep well! You're welcome!
Mackie kind of lags behind a bit and like stays at the door frame and kind of whines.
Kind of like reach over and give Maggie a little like pat on the butt, you know, and then kind of just like nod in Ellison's direction. Good dog. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Gives you like a
Oh,
little
look
lick on the knee. Runs off after Ellison.
What are you doing? Okay, you know what? Why don't you go hang out with Alan? Yeah. Go on.
Sadly, like tail between the legs. Walks off. Vanishes. Anything else people want to do during the evening?
Hello. Okay, I have something. I don't know, Mara, if you had anything first. Cool. I'm gonna spend some time. As far as my little nightstand next to my like bed goes, I'm in the study. I remember I had a little thing for Etris, sort of like a little god altar situation.
Yes.
So I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna see if I can steal like 5 coasters, like drink coasters, as sort of like little like plaques or something.
Sure. You can
So sort of the plaque or like the little coaster will have little trinkets that Mitsuki has just on her person. She has 5 plaques. At the moment, she has the Etris. She has the Etris text prayers and the love poems about the moon, sort of like in one area. That's how it starts. Then she puts the Desar matchbox that she got from Asher just next to it. She skips the middle, and then the 4th one she will dedicate to Eliseus. She's gonna put the wilted flower, the blood daisy, just like whatever's left of that onto that little flag. And then on the last one, she's gonna put like a little vial of perfume for Sirmia. So there's 1 and 2 is Etris and Desar. 4 and 5 is Eliseus and Sirmia. And then she'll take off her locket off of her neck for the first time, and she just sort of puts it in the middle. And she just like very awkwardly, like someone that has been who is 30 years old and has never been to a church in her entire life, just sort of like very conversationally is going to start up a prayer. And it's just sort of like, so how are we doing, everyone? I think she'll have like a cup of wine and she'll like have one for herself and have one like also just for everyone. I will say most of my forays into religion have started as some sort of feminine mental breakdown that then thus turned into a haircut or like a breakup or something. Or many other sorts of getting a C on an essay, lots of other nerdy things that I have done. And I know also I have very callously, perfunctorily attempted to speak to some of you, or rather, honestly, I've tried to speak to Kalara a lot, but maybe that was a bad decision because I'm learning a lot about her. And she seems like she seems like a girl that says that she's not like all the other girls. And I don't really I've never liked that energy. So I'm not really going to, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is I know that I have mostly tried to get something out of all of you to get something back. And that's not how this thing is supposed to work. I'm not 100% clear how this is supposed to work. I do want to preface that. I do want to put that out there first. But I would love for all of you to watch over us. And I need all of you to know that Sirmia started me out on this religion thing. So this is her fault more than it is just singularly mine. Watch over us. Guide us. And she sort of gestures her wine glass to her locket. I also watch out for you and do as best as I can by this crew and myself. And then she'll drink the wine and then leave the wine glass there, but then she'll put the locket back on.
First of all, that was so good. Take a point of DM inspiration. Oh my god. that was like, you hear a lot about like prayer in D&D, but very rarely do people like actually speak it out.
Yeah.
And I'm a religion nerd, and that was really, really good. So yeah, take a point of DM inspiration. That was incredible. You kind of cheers the locket, cheers the wine glass, down the wine, put the locket back on. The lights in your room start to flicker a little bit. And the temperature in the room kind of drops like 30 degrees.
Cozy.
You doing anything?
Does that, as far as my little altar goes, does anything change?
Nope.
Okay. I will sort of press the digitation, sort of like snowflakes, like the scientifically like asymmetrical sort of snowflakes, just like into the air as like, hello.
In your head, you kind of hear this very familiar voice, one that you've heard often. You're almost here.
I should talk to gods more often or something.
I am not a god. The gods left us long ago.
It's nice to talk to something while we're out here. I'm excited to see you.
Me too. It's been a long time since I've had a visitor. Do you ever hear anything back from them?
No. Never.
Fuck.
Never hurts.
I don't know. I think it hurts more to ask and to not be answered than not to ask at all.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking true. That is true. It's... Well... Watch over us. I'll watch over you.
When you get here, know that magic doesn't work the way it does other places. So, be watchful.
Okay. I will. See you soon.
Please. The lights come back on, the temperature raises.
Okay. Then I walk out to whatever dinner is supposed to be happening.
Incredible. Anything else anybody wanted to do before dinner?
Ellen wants to spy on Ellison for like 10 minutes.
Incredible. Maggie trots up to you,
Great.
like the good girl that she is. Ellison, what are you doing?
Oh, Allison was gonna take off his jacket and his gloves.
Is this a headphones off moment?
I guess not, if Alan's spying.
Okay. Jess, what does Alan say?
Allison kind of goes back to his room and is like bristling with, irritation and frustration and sadness. And just kind of like shrugs his jacket off. These black leather gloves he's always wearing, just like pulls them off like by each tip of the finger and flings them onto the bed. And his hands are this very dark grey colour. And as he pushes the sleeves up on his shirt, the grey continues up his forearms, snaking in these like weird dark tendrils that just crawl under the surface of his skin. And I don't know at the minute where they end, where they have spread to. The last time was like up here.
Yeah. At this moment, you can see the tips of them starting to approach your collarbones.
Sick.
Alan, make me a stealth check. Ellison, perception.
Oh no.
Disadvantage. Nat 1.
Do you want to know what I got?
I do, yes.
Perception, 23.
At this moment, seeing this moment of vulnerability, Maggie bogs open the door with her nose and runs at you, panting, worried, whining.
Um,
Revealing Alan standing in the doorway.
I think Allison immediately goes to Maggie and then just like looks up and makes eye contact with you, and it's that like deer in headlights moment of like who's gonna move first.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was in here. My bad.
These are my quarters.
We share them.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Quickly buttons his shirt. What?
I'm just worried about you. Is all. And I want you to be okay. Well, I was checking on you. But I was trying to be sneaky because I know you don't like to open up. Sorry.
Okay. I understand. I like being spied on, even less. Keep that to a moment.
I will stop doing it, but oh gosh, I don't know. I'm not good at talking and I wasn't prepared to talk. I want you to be okay, and we don't have to be buddies, but I'm gonna be your buddy anyway. So if you need something, I'm here for you.
Look, he crosses the room and he like takes a very like almost doesn't want to, but takes you very lightly by the wrist and says, I'm sorry about that earlier. I'm gonna be just fine. Okay.
Insight check.
Make an insight check, just deception or persuasion. Don't tell us which. Just the number.
Disadvantage. I was a nat 20 and an 11. So
11.
that's a 14 insight.
Modified 14. Jess? A 1. What does Alan get in this moment?
He holds your hand and he says, I'm gonna be just fine. There's nothing wrong with me. He is lying through his teeth.
Okay.
If a man looked more like he was on death row, you wouldn't find one. It's this guy.
Do you need to believe that, or do you need me to believe that?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Okay. Then we're gonna be fine. And then we leave. I'm planning on busting through that library in a blaze of glory, and there's gotta be some book in there that's gonna be able to help you, because a lot of people give up a lot of stuff to get answers from there, including their own kids. So we're gonna find out what's wrong, and you're gonna get better, and it's gonna be fine. You and me are gonna be fine, and maybe we won't be people who like go spelunking, but we're gonna be okay.
Oh, I so badly want to ask what spelunking is, but I don't know if I want to know.
It's cave diving, and it's not good.
What? Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's ridiculous. Who would be interested in that? Huh. I feel like I want to throw up just talking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Realizes he's still holding a hand and like, let's go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna be okay. The both of us together. Nothing bad more is gonna happen to us. We've maxed out our badness. It's only good.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I've done a lot of talking today, so I can't do. I'm gonna go work out probably. Okay. Goodbye.
Alan awkwardly walks off.
I look at Maggie like, come on, dude.
Maggie very guiltily like walks to the corner and just like stands with her face facing the wall.
Maggie. Come here.
Head hanging. Trots back over. Can't make eye contact.
I like crouch down. I mean, to be fair, she's like almost at fucking eye level with me anyway. She's so fucking big. But I like lean over and make her look at me.
Still trying not to look at your eyes.
You're a good dog. You're a good girl. Okay.
Nuzzles you a little bit. Okay. You all head to dinner. Ben not there. Leora also not there. You get the sense that Leora is sitting, taking care of Ben because there's a note that says, keeping a watch over the big guy, like set on the table with like all of the food already set out. You all sit down to dinner. You eat. You fill your plates. Everybody make me a perception check.
Oh, good God.
$22. I'm just gonna put my ice cream back in the freezer before it melts.
Okay.
12.
12.
6.
God damn it. 5.
5. Well, we're gonna wait for Jen.
Jennifer.
Again.
Nobody tell them I said that.
I'm gonna tell her the second they get back.
No.
Just kidding. I won't tattle.
Thank you.
But I want to.
Ellison.
Yes. Is it just me?
Are filling, yeah. You
Great.
are filling your plate and you sit down, take a fork full of food, bring it to your mouth. And as you're looking up, out in the darkness, you see a giant eye.
No!
The size
No!
of the ship. And it's looking right at you.
Oh no!
I want to punch it so bad.
I kick Andromeda under the table, maybe a little bit too hard.
It's just kind of like halfway through a bite, looks at you like, what the fuck?
He looks so
Yes.
scared.
Mr. Gripe. Turn. Do I see it if I turn?
Yeah, huge, unblinking eye.
Kinda
Eyelids
looks
now
back.
kind of narrowing a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Everybody paused in a battle. I don't know if you know where to go for battle, but big eye,
What?
big eye.
What?
Big
What?
eye.
Battle?
Oh my fucking
Maybe.
god.
I don't know. I don't know
And
what
could
that
everybody please roll me initiative?
is.
Holy
I'm so
shit.
excited! I'm gonna punch this
Didn't
thing
even
so good.
get to eat.
Hey, Schnell.
Yeah.
Is that a disadvantage? It's kind of an ability check, but it's also a disinitiative.
Everyone in the comments is going, Neth!
No,
Oh,
it's
God, oh,
not
fuck.
that. It's not that. No, it's not a disadvantage.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was almost good.
Right.
I will call for it. Above a 20.
23.
What'd you get? It's
1.
21. Okay. Oh, I have to roll for 2 NPCs. That's why I got rid of the third. Haha. Okay. Oh, they both did terribly. Okay. 20 to 15.
Oh.
15.
15. Okay. 15 to 10. Oh, Ellison, what did you get?
A 9.
A 9. Okay.
9. Oh, baby. Oh.
Also, what did the ship get? Did you roll for the ship?
Oh shit! I did not roll for the ship. Oh, bad.
Big
The
sexy.
ship is the ship just the dexterity mod? It doesn't have a special modifier, right?
Correct.
Then that is an 11.
An 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Reed, if you could check your jams when you get a second.
I just saw that. I don't know. Can you ask them if they want to?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As I'm still figuring this out. Okay. We're gonna awkwardly stall a little bit as we see what's happening, but just describing what everybody sees. Again, this like large eye, kind of like ovular in shape. There's like 2 eyelids over top of it. You're assuming it's connected to a body, but that's all you can see right now. There's really nothing else that you can see.
Oh, fuck.
We'll just go. Let's just go.
Okay.
Let's just go. Okay. Top of the order is Alan.
What is the window situation in this room?
You guys are on the deck, so no windows.
No windows. It's just
Yes.
up there. Sick.
Yeah.
Immaculate energy. Okay. How far away is this eyeball from the ship right now?
Oh, hard to tell. You can go ahead and make me a perception check as like a free action and see if you can get a glimpse.
With disadvantage. Oh god, I'm throwing my dice everywhere. That's a solid 5 perception.
Solid 5 perception. You feel like you'd have to get to the edge of the ship to tell.
Okay, I'm running.
You run. It's about 30 feet to the edge of the ship.
I have
is
50
right
feet of
there.
movement. Alright. Eye is right there. I am going to... Okay, a ruling question.
Yes.
So I have the sentinel feat. Can I, like, plant myself as close to it as I can so if it tries to back up, it would trigger an attack of opportunity? Or is it so massive that it, like, doesn't make a difference? You know what I mean?
You can plop yourself right in front of it, sure.
Okay, sure. I'm plopped right in front of it. Thoughts and prayers slipped on. Yeah, I'm just gonna start wailing on this thing.
Start wailing on it.
Okay, 2 thoughts and prayers. Thoughts misses horribly. Does a 18 hit?
No. You go and you make contact with this thing. It's huge, right? It's nearly impossible to mix. But you make eye contact with this eye, and then your like hand is kind of covered in this slimy goo, and there's like, it doesn't seem to have affected it at all.
Okay, I'm gonna then just yell back because I know everybody's there. Watch out for goo! Maybe don't hit it directly! It's big though!
Goo doesn't seem to be hurting, but yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I'm going to... I'm just gonna vibe here, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You're
save
vibing.
that for later. I'm vibing.
Mitski, your turn, Andromeda on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe, like, are we on like the deck, and is this out in space or is it on our ship?
This is out in space.
Okay. So, are there any barriers? There's no barriers in between us. Like we are like
There's
fighting.
like a railing.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Try something. We're gonna cast a 2nd level Dissonant Whispers
Sure.
to see what happens. Is it within 60 feet at the very least?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna make me a wisdom saving throw. It has to beat a 17. What you see is just sort of Mitsuki cupping her mouth and like icy icicles, snowflakes sort of emerging out of her mouth and just blowing into however possible in this strangeness of gravity. These icy whispers just like piercing through whatever sort of auditory processing this creature has.
Sure.
Like ice cutting through like wind.
Sure. It rolled a 19. So I'm gonna kind of rule that as like it's really hard to see anything other than the eye right now. And so your spell doesn't quite find purchase in the right places.
So it takes half as much damage, but could I also tell that it can understand language?
It does not understand languages.
It doesn't understand language. But it can hear.
Yes, it has the capacity to hear.
That's it then. All right, so we got 16 halved is 8. So it gets 8 psychic damage.
Cool. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, bonus action. We're gonna bardic captain.
Thanks.
Sure.
A wink, a little icy wink,
A little smooch.
a little.
I'm a married woman.
And I don't know if you need a reminder again for the bardic.
D8.
It's a D8, and also if you are healing or attacking, you can add the D8 to also those things. That's it.
Nice. Thank you.
Where am I in proximity to?
So the table's kind of in the center, and then it's 30 feet to either side of the ship.
Okay. So am I 30 feet from it at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna say where I'm at.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Andromeda, it's your turn. Then Burke is on deck.
Sick. A couple of questions. One, did you just say it's 30 feet from us?
I did.
My
yes.
brain is off. Sick. Okay. Second question. Ship is alive. Is the ship alive in a way that I could hypothetically cast a spell on the ship?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to cast Protection from Evil and Good on our ship, so
Cool.
that if this thing is a celestial aberration, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, it has disadvantage on attacks against our ship.
Cool.
Let me mark that off. Amazing. And then I'm just gonna kind of like scramble up to the helm and start barking orders like, Buck, get down to the engine room! Like, anyone who wants to man the obelistas! Kind of point them out. Yeah, and I just, like, I'm just trying to stay steady and drive the ship.
Cool. So Burke is going to, hearing that, start running down to the engine room. It is the ship's turn now.
Sick. Okay. I would love to... Okay, so for using, like, the arbalesters and the shields, does somebody have to do that, or can the ship just do that?
The ship does it, like, somebody does it, but I don't want you to have to waste your action doing that. So yeah, the
Valid.
ship does it. That's one of
Sick.
the actions that you can make if you'd like.
Amazing. I would love to, can I tell, do I think if I were to, like, try and maneuver the ship around, that we are close enough that this thing would get, like, an opportunity attack? We're kind of close to it, and it's big.
With the sense of the eye,
Yeah.
it may be near impossible to do that without getting a sense of how big the rest of this thing is.
Sick. Okay, I'm gonna
This
try
is
and just,
the
like...
biggest eye you've ever fucking seen.
I hate that so much and I refuse to comprehend it. Thank you so much, though. I'm gonna use my movement to kind of try and, like, coast around, like, same distance away, but start trying to get around it.
Sure.
And then action, I'm gonna activate the shields for this turn.
Incredible. Cool. Okay. Ellison, it's your turn. This thingy is on deck.
Oh.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I know we've established the eye is big, but
Oh my god, it's so big, Jess.
forgive me. In, like, roughly in feet, like, how big is, like, the pupil or, like, the iris? Like,
We're gonna stay away from eye-related trauma specifically.
Okay.
Like get into details about it.
Okay.
I also am really bad at visualizing, so that's why I'm keeping it very vague. Because boy, oh boy, do I not have an idea. Like, here's the thing about cosmic horror, right? Things that are indescribable, things that are incomprehensible. So I feel like by putting a number of feet on this thing, that would quantify it, and I don't want to do that. So just really fucking big is the answer.
That's fine. Okay, just so I don't wanna cross any safety lines, but am I able to like try and blind
You
this
can,
thing,
like-
what I'm trying to do?
Yeah, you can absolutely try and blind it.
Okay, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
I can. Is
can you
this,
make it
from a spell?
Yeah. Can you get
Okay.
a disadvantage? Because I'm gonna use some sorcery points.
I'm gonna let you know right now that this has advantage on saving throws against magic, so I'll make it flat.
Great. Cool. This is good. Great.
Dexterity save. That is a natural 20.
Cool.
Also, we're losing you a little bit here. I don't know if that's just me or if that's everybody. They're frozen now.
Tiniest, most robotic oh no in the world.
The tiniest, most robotic oh no in the world. We're gonna go to break real quick as we figure this out. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's not a Starlight Tale stream without technical difficulties, baby, but we're back! Okay, so I rolled a natural 20 on that save.
Yep. Is this a creation of magical force?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, guess I'm fucked. I can describe what happens, but it fails. So never mind. But Ellison's now up in the friggin' crow's nest because he wanted to get, like, level with the eye, so...
Cool. Incredible. Okay. It is now this thing's turn. You watch as from, like, the inky black of the void, a, like, giant tentacle comes up and heads down towards Alan. Does a 24 hit?
Absolutely, it does.
Oh my god.
Probably not.
So you are grappled
Okay.
by the tentacle,
Sure.
and you are going to take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
You got it.
In case it matters to anybody, all of this is magical damage. Okay. Yeah, you were grappled. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Then it is going to, again, from the other side, come up with a pincer. And it is going to go for Andromeda.
Cool.
A million.
Great.
34.
Yeah, that'll do
Fuck.
it. Just barely,
Yeah.
though. Just great to buy on that guy. I guess I better roll a fucking concentration check.
25 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled.
Nice. Concentration checks are a half, right?
Yes.
Protection from evil and good is still up.
Cool. Okay. That is its turn. It is Lorelai's turn. Lorelai is gonna freak out for a moment.
Sure.
Because I closed their character sheet accidentally.
Reed, actually, really quick, sorry to disturb your concentration.
No, you're so good. What's up?
My boots that Burke did, can I use them as a reaction, or is it an action to use the boots?
It is a
doesn't-
bonus action. If you
Bonus
want
action.
to, we want to get technical. What do you want to give me to use it as a bonus action? You want to take some extra damage?
Absolutely. I would
Cool.
100% take damage.
It starts squeezing you tighter. So you're just gonna take the same damage again. So
Okay.
we roll that. I rolled pretty badly. 19 points of bludgeoning damage as it starts squeezing you, and you activate your boots. Where do you want to pop up on the deck?
I'm just going to pop up like, oh, Andromeda is right next to me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Roughly, I'm just gonna like pop up on the other side of Andromeda, so I'm still right next to her in front of this thing.
Perfect. Incredible. Lorelai is going to flick up a gold coin and fucking whale it at this thing. It's gonna make a save. It fails, so it's gonna take 6d8 damage,
Nice.
which is gonna be 25 points of damage as Lorelai throws this gold coin and slams it at the creature. Okay. We're back to the top of the order with Alan.
Beautiful. I'm going to turn and start pounding on the tentacle to see if I can get it to let go of Andromeda.
The pincer, you
The
absolutely
pincer.
can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. With thoughts, that's cocked. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, prayers does a dirty 20 hit.
No.
Holy, this is the best day of my entire life, and I mean that completely factually, not ironically. I'm having a great time. Okay, sick. Then I'm good. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna wait. I have a reaction I'm gonna use later, but I can't
Okay.
yet. Okay.
All right. Mitsuki, it's your turn. Andromeda on deck.
Okay. It immediately hurts everybody so bad, so hard, all at once. And 2 people are grappled right now?
Currently just Andromeda is. Alan got free.
Just Andromeda is grappled. Okay. Okay, I want to run over and close the distance. Not close the distance. Close the distance between me and the monster. So that's 30 feet. I'm getting closer to it, or 35 if I need to go that far.
30's fine.
All right. And I'm gonna cast. Is this a monster?
This is a monster, yes.
I'm gonna cast Charm Monster.
Incredible. What do I need to make?
You need to make a Wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I'm also going to bonus action Hex it.
Nice.
I don't think you can cast 2 spells in 1 turn, but I like this so much that I don't care. Do it anyway.
That's so
Do
true.
it anyway.
Okay,
I don't care.
Cool.
Rules are
So
stupid.
with Hex, you are going to make. No, I'm sorry. I don't need to do Hex because this is a saving throw. Hex is his ability
Hex
text.
is gone. Hex is off the table. Okay.
So just fuck Hex. What I can't do actually. Oh god, being a bard is exhausting. I can unsettling words, so I can expend one of my bardic inspirations. So subtract 1d8 to whatever you roll from that saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know right now. This
Okay.
makes a save with advantage.
Okay.
And it has a +8 to wisdom saving throws. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the d8 first.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Okay. So you said 17. So in order for this to succeed, the higher of these dice has to be a 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
So good though.
Very good.
Bonus
Anything else you
action,
can do with your turn?
action, movement down. Let me see if there's anything I can do. Very quick. It does not understand language.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I am basically I'm getting right in its face. Like, could I actually? Is it possible for me to stand like in front of Andromeda as it's grappling her?
Sure, yeah, you can kind of like worm your way in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I do that, and then that's
Okay,
it.
cool. Andromeda, you are grappled and restrained. You can feel free to. Here's the thing, guys. I use so many monsters with grapple energy, and I simply don't remember how grappling works. So I'll say you can use one of your attacks to try and escape.
Yeah. Is it at disadvantage otherwise? Or can I just not attack otherwise?
Yeah, you have disadvantage because you're restrained as well as grappled.
I'll use one of them to try and break free.
Cool.
Also, I just have a question for future. I didn't say it, but would it be fair to say that Star Striker came out as I was running to the helm?
Absolutely, it is.
Nice. I love having a bonus action. All right. What am I rolling to try and get out of
Athletics.
I have disadvantage.
No, do it flat.
Nice. You're such a benevolent DM, and I actually love you so much. Is this because I
Good, I
apologized
can.
100 times when I was DMing for you?
Yes.
Oh, that's so good, bestie.
Also, because this DC is really high.
I got a 27.
The DC is a 26, so you escape.
Wow.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's
If
a
I get-
thing to hear.
If I get grappled, I'm never getting out.
I'm just
Ever.
gonna be that guy's best friend forever, probably.
Yeah, so that's one of your attacks. Cool. What else?
Awesome.
What else do you want to do?
Love to fucking hit it. Then.
Cool, go for it.
Great. I'm cross. I feel like I'm in mourning. Oh, so good. A million. That's a 27 also.
That
weirdly.
hits, yes. Could you
Great.
imagine if I said it misses?
I would actually
Wild.
leave the call. I'm so sorry. It's a no from me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna also, I hate this thing, affectionately. I'm gonna second level smite, and I'm also gonna distracting strike, so the next person who attacks it has advantage on it.
Cool.
So that's just so much damage. Do you need radiant, lightning, or slashing damage separated
Half your
out?
lightning.
Okay, I'll roll lightning first then.
Cool.
That's 4 half to 2 lightning.
Cool.
And then, yeah. Oh my god, I'm rolling like ass. 3 and then 9. 20. Oh, beautiful. That is 26 points of damage.
Including the 2 or not including the 2?
Not including the 2.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. That the end of your turn?
You know what, just for fun, are there 3 people in 30 feet of me? 3 allies?
Yeah, you've got Alan, you've got Mitski, you've got Lorelei, or Ellison, whichever one you want.
Amazing. I will do bonus action Watcher's Will, and I'll do, so I get to pick 3, because it includes myself automatically. So I will do Mitski, Ellison, and Alan. You all have advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws for a minute.
Cool.
And that's all for me.
Incredible. So it's Burke's turn. Big Sexy on deck. Burke has run to the engine room and is going to use their action to cast Aura of Vitality, basically allowing them heal the engine room if it gets damaged.
Beautiful.
Okay, that is Burke. Big Sexy's turn. Ellison on deck.
Okay. We're within 30 feet of it. How wide is the deck? And I'm asking so that, like, if I were to shoot from the other gun, could we say maybe it's 60 feet away so we can use the...
You absolutely can, yeah.
Nice! I'd love to shoot it with the Arbalaster then. I've never done that before.
With the Arbalaster.
Great. I'll use this one because that looks like an Arbalaster die. Oh, so good! That's a fucking 26 to
Yeah,
hit.
that hits.
Great. Let me just do so much damage right now. Oh my god. Okay. Where's my d10s? They're there. Okay. Do you need piercing or fire separated out?
Nope.
Nice. 9. 17. Somebody remember 17 for me, please.
17.
Wait, hang on. Let me just double check the damage. I might have written this down wrong because that feels weird.
It's 3d10 and 4d10.
Okay, that's what
So
I
7d10
wasn't
total.
sure if I mixed up my dice. Okay.
Nope.
So 17 for the piercing, and then 79, 18 fire.
Okay. 17 and then 18.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is the ship's turn. Ellison's turn. This thing is on deck.
Okay, can I do something weird, please?
You absolutely can. I love weird.
Okay, it's not that weird, I guess. Can I use my turn to force myself to have a vision?
Sure. Yeah.
I would like, and you can I can offer you something else for this, because I know I can't typically control what kind of visions I have, but I would like some kind of insight into this creature's weaknesses, or what it wants, or how we can maybe, like, hit it harder or defeat it.
Cool. We'll say if you do happen to get hit next turn, you'll be vulnerable to all damage, so you'll take double damage. How does that sound?
Yep.
Cool. You all watch as this kind of like black inky smoke comes up and starts to cover Ellison. Ellison, you are in
Every
this
single light on the ship starts fucking Stranger Thinging it. Like,
yeah, like zzz, buzzing, flickering. Ellison, you are in this moment, this exact moment, because you can see yourself behind the creature. Okay, you can see the ship, you can see the back of the creature's head, and on the back of the creature's head there's this like pulsing red heart that's on the back of it.
Yep. Cool.
That's what you got. Cool.
Great.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. It is going to use its. You watch as from the back of this creature, this like giant tail comes to swing at the ship. It's going to make this attack with disadvantage. This is exposing to the rest of you that same thing that Allison just saw. So you will see this like weird pulsing like red blob on its back. Strange. Wonder what that's about. It's going to make the attack with disadvantage.
Love to see it.
I'm rolling so well, you guys, and I'm so sorry about it. Like a 33 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, Reed.
Like, something fucking insane.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, give it to me, Mara. What's up?
As everyone, oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're so good. Does this creature have the sentinel feat?
It does not.
Great. I get to take an attack of opportunity because it attacks somebody other than me as my reaction.
Incredible. Totally fine.
As people see this like pulsing heart at the back of its head or whatever, can Ellison like shout from the crow's nest like, "Get that fucking aim for that!"
Yes,
that's its heart.
Can.
In a southern accent, not in a.
So true.
Okay.
Can I ask you really quick, just to double check?
Yes.
Disadvantages from protection and evil, from evil and good, yeah? Okay, cool. You're good.
24 points of damage to just the deck of the ship.
Okay. 24?
24, yes. So I believe, because the shields were still up.
Are they? I thought they only lasted a round.
They do only last a round. You're so true. You attacked with this round. Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll take all of that, the whole will. Okay, that's what it's doing with its tail. It is, Alan, you're rolling to hit with an opportunity attack. What'd you get?
14.
14. It noticed that you tried to punch it and it's upset at you, so it's going to go for you again.
Bring it.
With its pincer. 26 to hit.
Hits.
Um, 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Cool.
Doing
okay.
great.
Lorelai's turn. Lorelai is going to yell at Andromeda. What do you just keep attacking it? What do you want me to do?
If you can man the obelisk to try and hit that thing. And I point at the heart.
Cool. For their action, Lorelai is going to fire at will. Which is aiding the crew and aiming one of the ship's weapon. We'll select the arbalaster. That next attack can be made with advantage.
Nice.
Cool. That's Lorelai's turn. Alan, it's your turn. Mitzi on deck. Alan, you are grappled and restrained. Feel free to use one attack to try and get out.
I absolutely would love to.
Simply vibe. Cool. 26 athletics or acrobatics is what I need from you.
Okay. That is a natural 20, my friend.
Yeah,
nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, because I love a natural 20 moment, you can make both attacks.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. Does a 19 doesn't hit? Okay, both of them miss. I'm going to use my bonus action and my movement for 100 feet. And I want to back up 20 feet. And then I want to take a running fucking leap and try to start climbing this monster to try to get over it to the back of its heart.
You can absolutely do that. You find purchase on this thing's skin and you start like grasping at it. It feels leathery and slimy and gross, but you start climbing its back and getting towards the heart.
Beautiful.
You can make it be like one more turn of movement, you'll be there.
Okay, sick.
Cool. At Alan's turn, Mitski, your turn, Andromeda on deck.
Is Andromeda still grappled?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I just want to stay like not in its face. Like she is like frontlining right now. She's just like, okay, since you're so fucking smart, she is going to give as she sees Alan do that. She's going to give Alan bardic inspiration.
Incredible.
just like sends like a minty icy chill down your spine.
Good.
And and then I'm gonna just like reach out and try to grab it with chill touch, and I'm gonna spell
Sure.
attack at the moment.
That's going to be with disadvantage.
Okay. But it's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That is, it's going to hit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a 3d8 necrotic damage. Quick. What does a d8 look like? Motherfuck. That is gonna be 20 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And it, however it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Incredible.
And there's just like an icicle hand that's just like hanging onto that
Yeah.
tentacle.
And you watch as this kind of ice begins to spread over this like thick, inky black skin, and actually starts to crack some of it off. And so as this ice is kind of spreading, whatever this like outer layer of skin is starts to like break, and you can see a little bit of like the red, bloody like insides underneath, allowing you to kind of get a better scope at the size of this thing. Mitsuki, anything else on your turn?
Am I still basically like, I want to be like very close to it.
You are very close to it.
All right. I can make sure. I want to see how close. It just needs to be within 30 feet of me. So I can be like 50 feet away from it at this point. Like I'll step back a little bit.
Okay.
And then that's
you're not leaving its threatened area, so you won't take an opportunity attack.
Amazing. That's
Cool.
it.
Anything else? Okay. Andromeda, your turn. Burke and the ship on deck.
Amazing. I'm going to, kind of seeing Alan climbing up and seeing Lorelai aiming for this heart, I'm gonna try and make myself as big a threat to like occupy its attention as possible.
Sure.
So I would love to make my 2 Star Striker attacks against it, and we'll see what happens.
Sure. Go for it.
First one, that is 21 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Fuck me. Okay. Second one.
AC is 22.
Absolutely bananas, bestie. Yeah, that's a 24 on the
Yeah,
second
that
one.
hits. You guys
let me
are
do-
these huge wild adventurers. I had to throw something.
No,
difficult.
it's so good. It's so good. It's just bonkers. Okay. Oh, I rolled so good on the lightning, but it's halved. That's a bummer. Round up or round down for the halve?
Up.
Okay, so that is then 6 points of lightning already halved.
Cool.
And then let me do 2 more d6. 4, 1d8, 4. 13 points of damage for that attack. And then my bonus action, I'm going to do the Star Striker mark. I will never know what this is called to the day I die, but the thing that it's marked. So I'm going to do more lightning, which won't really matter, but that's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. That's 7 points of lightning already halved.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm just going to like roar at this thing in the hopes of like keeping its attention.
Just for like shits and giggles, make an intimidation check.
Okay. Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Probably, huh? Okay. Oh, one of those was a nat 20. That is a 18.
18. Okay, noted. It is Burke's turn. Burke, because they're far away, but also I want them to be able to like do things and help you guys. Burke is gonna cast Heroism. To Andromeda and Mitsuki, you both get 5 temporary hit points now, and those replenish at the start of each of your turns.
Love that.
So if you could keep track of that, that would be great. You're also immune to being frightened. Cool. Okay, that's Burke. It's the ship.
Amazing. I'm gonna have Lorelai take that funky advantaged Arbalaster attack.
Let's go for it.
We'll do this. That is, thank God that had advantage. It still might not hit. What is the plus? That's a 19 to hit with advantage.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's big. Lorelei's probably a little scared. They're doing their best.
Probably a little
Okay.
scared.
a lot.
Okay. That's the ship. Are you still, just to double check, are you still trying to move this thing around it?
I would love to like try and get in a better position, but if I think there's a good position, I'll stop.
Cool. Yeah. We can get so that like you are, we'll basically say that you are constantly trailing the heart. So wherever this thing is
Love that.
turning, you're trying to get to a place where the heart is the most easily accessible point. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Ellison, your turn. The creature's on deck.
Do I have a good aim at the heart?
You
from
absolutely
this-
do.
I do?
Mhm.
Okay, I will fireball that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
The heart. And could you make a dex saving throw? If you have to make it advantage, can you make it straight?
Yes, I can make it straight. It's a 6.
Sick. Yeah, Ellison kind of moves his hands and all of the shadows are sucked from all corners of the ship and kind of form around his hands and then just light on fucking fire in this like ball of green flame, and he like blows into his hands and it just streaks across the sky and gets bigger and bigger and bigger and hits this thing in the heart. You take... Oh, he rolled so many ones. That's so sad. 35 points of damage.
Incredible.
But it does like ignite flammable objects. I don't know if this heart is flammable.
Not
What?
flammable.
It's not cool. Okay.
But I like the idea of like the shadows and the flame lingering. But it's not going to do any more damage. But
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
just imagery wise.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I have like a free action to make like myself look threatening as well by using like the shadows and like I'm not a very threatening person.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check. This is so funny.
I'm just also I'm trying to distract the monster, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nat 20.
Incredible. All right, so it's
Nice.
its turn. It's going to make its first attack at Ellison.
Oh God.
I love you so dearly.
Yeah.
29.
No, probably not. Right, Regis? Because you the thing, the thing that you have that makes your AC like
That's
50,
with its
you know,
tentacle.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
21 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. It's going to throw you up in the air. You watch as this thing tilts its head back and it opens its mouth. You see rows and rows of teeth. It begins to bite at Ellison and swallow you. You're gonna take 29 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed by this monster.
Okay. I don't want to say it, but like, were you doubling that?
No, but this is the next turn, so you're good. That was just for that last round.
Jeez.
Am I inside this thing?
You are inside of this thing. You are effectively blinded because it is so pitch black and dark. You can hear the gurgling of the stomach. You feel the sloshing of water inside of this. You are inside of this creature.
Uh-huh.
And it is Lorelei's turn. Who again is going to turn to Andromeda and say, "What the fuck do you want me to do?"
I can finally go to place.
Okay, we'll again fire the gun to hopefully give advantage. Okay, back to the top of the order with Alan. Mitsuki on deck. It was a natural 20. It was a natural 20. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yep. Okay. Sick. Okay. Watching Allison get swallowed.
Mm-hmm.
Alan is like, well, I guess we have to kill this thing and dig him out later. So, Alan is just gonna keep climbing, and try and get to the heart. I have 50 feet of movement.
You can absolutely get there, yeah.
Okay. When I get there, I have some shenanigans I would like to try.
I would love to see your shenanigans.
Okay. You know in the first Spider-Man Homecoming movie, he's at the top of the tower and he uses momentum to swing and kick open the big, like, bomb-proof window thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alan would love, at first, break it down, to take, like, pull out the quarterstaff and, like, try and stick it in this thing, and then, like, use the momentum of swinging to just, like, kick the shit out of this giant monster's weird brain thing.
So to see if you can get it to find purchase, go ahead and make me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. I'm begging you. Okay, that is a 17 plus 7. Math is hard.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So you can roll the damage for that as well, with the quarterstaff hit.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning.
Cool. Okay. That hits. You grab on and you start to swing to kick this thing. Go ahead and roll. Also with advantage.
Nice.
You're right up next to it. It's hard to miss.
22.
That hits, yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is.
You got Bardic also.
You do, yeah, but you can add to damage if you'd like.
I would love to. It's a D8?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So that is 10 damage.
Cool.
For my unarmored, and then I would like to burn a key point to do it again. Like Flurry of Blows it, and take 2 more kicks into it.
Sure, absolutely, yeah, go for it.
Okay. The 21 to hit.
Yeah, no. It's a 22.
Okay. No, that's a 20.
You were making those with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, because... Sorry. So many numbers.
You're so good.
No, wait. 18 plus 4 is 22, right?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
that
22.
hits.
Good God.
Yeah.
Okay. Take an attack. Alright. So that's another 6 points of damage. Can I use Pump Stunning Strike into this and see if I could do that?
Sure.
Okay, I would love if you could make me a...
Actually, let me, before you waste the key point.
Yes.
No, so the heart is immune to all conditions.
Great. So I'm just gonna
I will let you know right now, if you would like to try and stun the monster and hit the actual monster, you can do that. But the specific heart is immune to all conditions.
Then... Yeah, I'll...
Go ahead and say you kick the monster instead and do that.
Yeah, that works. So can the monster make me a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution save, absolutely. Oh, that fell on the ground. I lost a die 1 second. Oh my god.
You're doing great. You're doing great. We're all doing great. Everything's fine. Ah!
Oh, Mara, good news. I rolled a 4 on the die, which is a 13 total.
That's gonna fail.
Incredible. So the monster is stunned.
Until the end of my next turn.
Yes. That means that all attacks against it have advantage, and it automatically fails strength and dex saves, and it cannot move. So everybody
Yes.
remember that, because I'm not going to remember to tell you that. Okay, anything else that you would like to do on your turn? I think that was
Nope.
it. Bonus action? Yeah, okay.
Yep, I've
Misty,
used
it's
everything.
Your turn, Andromeda on deck.
Oh God. Okay. I see
have a
Allison
plan.
gets eaten.
I have a plan. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
So everybody knows, when Ellison was thrown up, he was bloodied. I would like everybody to be aware of that. Right? You were at half health by the time you were thrown up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just so everybody knows the state of where things are.
Do you want to know?
Okay, so
Do you want to know how many hit points I have at the minute?
I know how many hit points you have at the minute. They don't need to. I know. Thank you.
Okay.
But just before the bite was given, he was at half. Just so everybody knows. Okay, Mitski, it's your turn.
We're gonna be okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
Do attack rolls count as spell attacks also, or is it just melee?
Yes. However, because those spell attack rolls against this creature are made with disadvantage, you would be making it flat.
Okay. Yes. Let's do another chill touch. What was the stun conditions again? Hang on.
I think automatically fails strength and dex saves and advantage on attacks against it.
Okay.
And it can't move.
Okay, I cannot do a lot right now, so we're gonna do the chill touch. Oh, that's a 17 on the die plus 11.
Yeah,
So-
that's gonna hit.
29 to hit. Okay. Chill touch. That's 3d8. That's gonna be 16 points of necrotic damage.
Incredible. To the heart specifically, or to the monster?
Can I see the heart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna direct it to the monster.
Okay.
That was an action, motherfucker. I don't know what's going on at all. So let me see something. I have a measly healing word. I can't see Elson anymore,
You cannot.
so I can't cast healing word on Elson.
Correct.
Cry, pee, fart, shit, wilt away. Who does not have a bone bardic? It's already given.
Alan used theirs.
Alan
Andromeda
used-
still had hers.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's save it then. Let me see. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna
You
look at one thing.
no apologies at all.
What, you're just thrown a little by your friend getting eaten by a space kraken?
Yeah,
probably? I don't know why,
yeah.
though. It's like every
Yeah.
occurrence in Dungeons and
Maybe you
Dragons.
should unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll just hex it. I hexed it retroactively, so this isn't going to refer to the first attack I did, but while hexing it, I'm going to do another 1d6 necrotic damage to it whenever
Do I have to save, or is it just like automatic?
I place a curse on a creature I can see on the range until the spell ends in an hour, or until my concentration goes away. Yeah, there's no save.
Okay, cool. So what's
Cool.
happening?
So this doesn't matter until the next time I attack, but I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And then the target has a disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability. I'm just gonna say wisdom,
Okay.
because why not?
It's ability checks, not saving throws. Just
It's
letting you know.
ability checks. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Mitski,
So-
anything else?
I just have Hex up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I have a weird feeling from the air that Ellison is going to do something, and then I'm not going to do another crazy thing that I was also thinking of doing. And I'm going to continue to actually, if as a free action I can provoke it to like hit me.
It can't attack on its next turn, so.
Right. So never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you can
just like
tease it.
I just
you can make
freaking
that.
out. I'm just freaking out. Yeah.
Mara grabbing the player's handbook terrifies me. Andromeda, your turn. Birkin the ship.
It's Tasha's. Don't worry.
Tasha,
I forgot I had a
somehow, I
thing.
feel like because you don't need the real rules, you need the optional rules, and that's actually scarier, I think. Okay, you said Ellison looked pretty bad when he went in, yeah?
I said Ellison looked bloodied before he was bitten, and then he was bitten, and then he was swallowed.
Okay. Hey, Reed, I'd like to do something like really stupid. Is the thing
Sure.
that I, James, have had made my peace with whatever the consequences are.
Sure.
Okay. So here's the thing. What if, like, for a bonus action's worth of time, there's probably like ropes on the ship, right? Their mast has all kinds of ropes. Bonus action's worth of time. I'd love to grab one of the ropes that is anchored to the mast, wrap it around my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would love to use my full movement to run, leap off the railing of the ship, and jump into its mouth.
Yeah.
You know, like that scene in,
Absolutely.
I mean, you haven't seen the last Pirates movie, but hey, audience, you know that scene in Pirates when Jack, like, jumps into the Kraken's mouth? I'm doing that, but, like, sappically.
You
The
can
second
absolutely
movie, so
do
we
that.
have seen it.
Oh, that's
We
right, it is
watched
a second movie.
together.
I have seen that, never mind.
Um,
Can I do that?
yes.
Nice. Do I still have actions? I don't know how much you
Yeah,
wanna...
sure. Bonus action. Yeah, that's fine. Bonus
Sick.
action movement.
Okay.
I will tell you, Ellison looks to be on death's door.
Sick. Can I see Ellison?
Right
now?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a human. I don't have dark vision.
Sure. No. That was too nice of me. No, you can't.
Yeah,
You're
it was
supposed to be
pretty nice.
blinded.
Sick. Okay. So as
You
I'm
can
as
feel
I'm, like,
around, make a free action to feel around and try to find him. Like a perception check. It'll make a low DC.
Here's the thing. I have a disadvantage. Is the thing. I'm trying to decide if I just want to hit it on my way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also an
Here's that.
option.
Here's that. On the way down, right? I imagine like the mouth opens. There's just like a moment where I can kind of see a little bit into it, maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
As I'm going down, does this thing have like a uvula? Can I try and stab its uvula so it throws us up? Can I do that?
You can do that. I will tell you.
Right.
There is a amount of damage you have to do to
Mhm.
it, and then it
make it
has
throw
to
up?
make a saving throw. And if it fails that, it regurgitates all swallowed creatures.
Okay. We can see it's fine. Because it's stunned, do I have advantage on the uvula?
You do. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Come on, dice. Roll so good. Oh, we did roll good. One of them was bad, but that's okay. First one is I can't actually do math. 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Great. So here's
So
what we're
we're
gonna do.
just do your attacks both at the same time. Because I'm gonna
Okay.
let you know you probably can't do the amount of damage in one hit.
I'm gonna also, let me roll the other attack real quick before I actually say that I'm gonna do this. Come on, not 20. Fuck you. I rolled 2 2s. This is a 13.
Okay.
But
so go ahead
on
and
the
do
first
the one. Yes.
I would love to 3rd level smite.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Jesus Christ. Okay. I used my bonus action, so I can't use charges. This is a wild sentence. I'm assuming the uvula lightning damage is also still halved. Is
We'll
the
say
uvula immune to lightning? Oh, great. We'd love to see that. Oh my god.
I would
really
love that
bad.
on a t-shirt. Is the
Yeah.
uvula immune to lightning? Please, somebody make that happen. I will be in your debt forever.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh,
24,
yeah.
and then a 3rd level. Okay, wait. Someone remember 24 for me, please. I have to do smite damage, but I have to figure out how many dice that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 d8, I think. 6, 11, 16. That's 20 points of smite plus, would I say 24?
24.
That's 44 points of damage.
The amount of damage you had to do to make it make the save to throw up
Yeah.
was 40. Okay.
Let's go.
This is maybe like I might die for this, but in this moment, this is potentially the best moment of my D&D career. Actually,
It has to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw in order to avoid throwing up.
I have a question.
It has a +9 to Constitution. It needs to roll a 10 or lower. Right now, there's a 50% chance this thing will fail. What is your question?
Okay, as someone who has a chronic nausea, sometimes when it's hard to do things in general, it's hard to fight being nauseous. If it's stunned, does it have disadvantage?
Sure.
Way to go!
So much read is the thing.
The lower of these has to be a 10 or lower. I feel like I should lower my camera so you can see into my dice.
Everybody manifest we get vomited right now. Chat, manifest it.
That's a 10
10?
and a 15. And a 19. It throws Andromeda and Ellison up.
Yes!
I don't feel like the effects of masculinity right now. You want to go to war?
You watch as this thing heaves up, just like this slosh of water and bits and pieces, and Ellison and Andromeda who fall prone on the deck of the ship.
I was about to do something so fucking stupid.
You were
so
about to
sorry.
die.
I didn't think
is
I was
what
gonna be
you were
able to do
about
it, Jess.
At the beginning of your turn, you were about to take an insane amount of acid damage, and you were about to die.
I retract my
Mamma mia!
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
I'm just gonna have Burke hold down the fort in the engine room. It's Big Sex's turn.
Oh
Big
shit! I have to do
Sexy!
that. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna have Starlight try and hit the heart.
So good. That was
That
so
was, like,
cool.
so good.
I don't even feel like I need to take any more. I feel like I can quit Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that was it for me. We can actually, I'm okay. Andromeda can die now, because, that was all I needed. I think I put in the check-in
He will
thing, too,
not
that I
be
wanted
okay
a Jack
if
Sparrow
Andromeda-
crafting moment, so thank you.
You do. You're all done.
Yeah,
With
that's
advantage.
Yeah, that's a fucking...
Actually, stacked advantage, so you can add 2.
You know, I wrote it down
Advantage.
and I still forgot. Thank you. 16, that's 8, that's 26. I
That
think.
hits, yeah. Go
It's
ahead
not
and
less
roll
than 26. It might be more. Okay. A million. I'm so fucking jazzed I can't even figure out what I'm rolling right now.
I think it's
3d10.
7d10 total.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I rolled a 10. Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Yes.
I take it back. This is a great first day of Pride
Yeah.
Month, actually. 13, 21, 30. That's 4. 33, 34. That's 6. You said 7, right?
I said 7d10, yes.
Fucking rolled another 10. That's I forgot. I got so excited. I forgot. I think that's 41.
41 points of damage.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thanks.
All right. Big Sexy's turn is over. Ellison, it is your turn. You are prone on the deck.
Oh god.
What would you like to do?
I don't know. Alan is on this thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so discombobulated. Okay, I'm going to cast Synaptic Static. And you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I'll use my sorcery points again to
Roll it
Make-
flat.
yeah.
16.
Mm-mm. Sorry.
That's okay.
You take
8d6 psychic damage.
Cool.
You also have muddled thoughts for 1 minute, so you have to subtract a d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks and constitution saving throws.
Cool.
So, oh my god, double sixes, so 12. 18. Oh. 22, 28. 36 points of damage, psychic damage.
All right. Anything else you're trying to do?
Just like throw up a bit of blood and just kind of
Throw up a bit.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Can I get myself up? I'm prone on the floor.
Yeah, you can stand up. It is the creature's turn. It can't take actions or reactions because it's stunned. So instead, it's Lorelai's turn. Lorelai will once again do the thing that gives you advantage on the gun. We're back to the top of the order with Alan.
Hey everybody, it turns out I have been able to do so many more things than I thought I was able to this whole time because I forgot to put my Tasha's things on my cheat sheet. So let's go! I am going to take 2 kick attacks at this heart thing.
Sure.
Okay, so that is a 19. But with focused aim from Tasha's, I can spend key points to increase my attack roll to get it up. So I will spend 3 of my key points to get it up to hit.
Cool. Absolutely. Yeah, that first one hits.
Okay. So let me make the second attack, and I will tell you what happens. Oh, and I have stacked advantage. Okay, come on, brain. Okay. So that is 16 plus 2 is 18 plus 4 is 22. Nice, go
That's
me.
2 more key points, right? Plus 4? Where's the plus 4 from?
That's from my unarmed attack.
Run it back. Do it one more time.
Okay, I rolled a 16. I have stacked advantage.
Yes, so plus
That's
2.
plus 2 plus 4.
Yep. I'm with you. My brain is where you are right now.
You're so good. My brain is all over, so we're in it together,
your
buddy.
unarmed strike, my love, is a plus 8.
Why do I have that? Okay, it's a plus 8. I hit it for sure then.
Absolutely,
also,
you do.
I don't have to use my key points, so I'm gonna give myself 3 key points back.
Yeah,
Buddy, I don't know how this happened. We're gonna have to work on Alan tonight. Okay.
D&D Beyond, she's my best friend.
Oh, someday I'll learn.
Why are you rolling so low? Like, it didn't make any sense to me this whole time.
I don't know either, but okay. So those are my 2 attacks. Spend my key point to do Flurry of Blows for another 2 with stacked advantage. So the first one is a 16 plus 4 is a 20. That misses. Second one is a
plus 8. Your to hit is
plus 8. It hits. Good God. Okay, we'll do the second one, then I'll roll damage all together. Okay. Second attack. 10 plus 8 is 18 plus 4 is another 22. Okay, we're in it now, folks. Okay, so damage all together is.
I love you with my whole heart, actually.
I love you with my whole heart. I'm having a great time.
I'm so glad.
Oh, so many. Okay, stats. 12 plus. That is 15 points of damage on this thing.
15 or 50?
1-5.
1-5, okay.
Monks are not known for their HP reduction,
You're so good.
as it turns out.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Absolutely.
Okay. It is going to, feeling this on its back, use a legendary action to attack you at the end of its turn. So it's at the end of your turn. So its tail is going to come and swing, and with love try and knock you off.
Okay. I'd like to see it try.
Please don't jinx it. Please God don't jinx it is the thing. Oh no.
31. Okay.
31 to my armor class?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's gonna do damage, and then I'm gonna need a dex save from you.
Okay.
The DC I'm gonna set in my head for this. Well, actually, let's do it together. What do we
Okay.
think is a fair DC? 20?
Sure.
All right, let's call it 20 to not fall off.
All right.
Can I use Warding Bond to half the damage?
Yes, you can. Oh, I'm rolling the wrong dice. I don't want to roll d6s. Let me roll my d8s. I rolled badly. So 21, which will have to 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. I'm still doing really great, y'all.
Cool. So go ahead and make me a dex save.
They're not within 10 feet of me, I'm assuming.
This creature is so huge that I'm just gonna fuck all range requirements. What would you like to do?
Amazing. No, I was gonna say then they'd have my saving throw bonus.
Oh,
Which
then
is
yeah.
plus
What is it? Plus?
Plus
Plus
3.
3. Incredible.
So then I have a plus 11 to this save.
Nice.
So you got to roll a 9 or higher.
That's a 19. I am
Incredible.
so good.
So it goes and it tries to whack you off, and you grip onto your quarterstaff, and you are staying on.
Beautiful.
Pitsky, your turn. Andromeda on deck.
Mhm.
I'll let you know both the monster and the heart both look pretty roughed up. I will say past the point of bloodied, but like not hanging on by a thread, but they both look pretty roughed up.
We're gonna go for the heart this time.
Cool.
We're gonna chill touch again.
Sure. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yes, because it's no longer stunned.
Okay. This is probably not gonna do it. That is a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Yep. We're just gonna heal Elson a bunch as possible.
I love that.
We'll do a 3rd level healing.
Cool. As this is happening, just do you want to tell everyone how much HP you're at?
Right? Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so fucking glad I jumped in there, Bessie.
How much acid damage would I have taken?
12d6. Yeah, that's what I told you. You would have died.
Holy shit.
Cool. Alright, that's gonna be 12 points of healing back to you.
Cool.
Thanks.
Is that the end of your turn?
Where is everyone in proximity to each other so I
Okay.
can visualize?
Alan is on the monster. Andromeda and Ellison have been spit up onto the ship. They're kind of both in the same area right in front of it. Ellison is standing, Andromeda is not. And you're right on the edge.
Right. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna remain sort of in the front line sort of area. I'll stand in between Elson and Andromeda.
Cool. Now are you trying to aggravate it?
Yeah.
Because you can make an intimidation check if you'd like.
Oh yeah. Could it potentially be persuasion?
Absolutely.
Cool. Great. That's a natural 20.
Incredible.
Oh,
I
I
God.
want a natural 20 for it to hit me. I just focus on me. Hello.
I can't jump in a Kraken again, Joe.
Don't.
That's Mitsuki's turn. Andromeda, it's your turn with Burke and Big Sexy on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like laugh a little bit and stand up in this like breathless way. Give Star Striker a little shake to get the goo off of it because I'm guessing there's probably a little bit of goo on it.
There's a little bit go on it. Yeah.
How bad does Ellison still look really bad?
Ellison is
HP.
below half, I think. So yeah.
He's
Okay.
below quarter.
Gee,
Below
okay, yeah.
quarter?
I think.
Oh, God.
Okay, as I'm walking by, I'm gonna kind of just like clap a hand on your arm and I'm gonna give you 24 points of lay on hands, which means I have 1 point left just in case.
Love it.
Because you never know. And then So that's my action. And Rita, I have kind of a stupid question. Kind of like a silly little.
I love
silly
little questions.
Okay, so here's the thing. Star
Yes.
Striker, every time I hit a creature, allows me to mark that creature for like a minute or something stupid. This is on one creature, but I did hit its uvula. Could I like do my fun, funky little thing specifically to its uvula? Because like I hit it. Like, could I have marked the uvula just for fun?
Sure, yeah.
Just for like shits. Great.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
I'm gonna do 3d6 lightning damage to the uvula then.
Sure.
Cause that would suck so bad as the thing, and it swallowed my friends.
Love is stored in the heart and in the uvula.
I just rolled 3 1s. I'm actually gonna throw myself out a window.
How?
Bestie? I don't know. I think I
So-
only had luck for that.
3
Get
damage?
vomited. 3 lightning damage.
Cool. All right.
Reed,
Just a little
yes.
guy. Little guy.
if I give you 30 hit points, could I lend my feet to James to re-roll a damage die that I have? My feet?
We'll go ahead and add 30 points of damage to that last hit. James, go ahead and roll one of those damage dice.
Okay. Reroll one of them?
Is it one or is it all?
Or is it reroll ones? Is that what it is?
We
I'm
are
double checking right now, but
You're good. You're good.
oh wait, I have it on my cheat sheet.
Also, you'd need to be subtracting a d6 from stuff. I don't know if you've
Yes,
been
I
doing
have that written
anything.
down. Attacks, ability checks, con saves.
Yeah,
I've been doing that. Thank you.
thank
This
you.
thing has. I'll show you the stat block after.
You
I
can
don't wanna
re-roll
know,
the damage
actually.
die total.
So okay,
And
you
use
can
either-
roll all of them.
All right, dice. Listen up. Let's not do that again. Thank you. That's a lot fucking better. Thank you. That's the 16 points of damage.
Incredible, much better.
Thank you, Mara. I love you.
Absolutely, I love you too.
Okay, that was Andromeda's turn. Burke is holding down the fort. Big Sex's turn.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot at it so bad.
Do
I mean, I'm gonna
with
do it good, but I'm gonna
advantage.
hurt it so bad. Okay, come on, Lorelai.
Yeah, the monster definitely burps. Thank you, TT.
Fuck me. That's no way that's gonna hit. That's like a fucking like 15.
Yeah, no, that's a mess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lorelai, just our
Ellison-
friend got thrown up. It's okay.
Yeah. Ellison, it's your turn, and the monster is on deck.
Hey, Reed.
Hi, Jess. I love when you guys start your turns with this.
Hi. Okay.
Hi.
So, as a sorcerer, something I can do is exchange sorcery points for spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I can only get like max 5th set spell slot back.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a 9th level spell slot back.
You can't cast 9th level spells, my love.
I would
You're not
like
at
a
the level.
6th level spell slot back.
Okay. I was like, oh boy, are you like dying for this? Like
I will go back to 3 hit points if you let me get a 6th spell slot back.
oh my god, you guys. Okay.
I didn't
All right.
mean to awaken this when I did this last time.
It's
I
happening!
love it though is the thing. Alright. So it's 5 sorcery points to get back a 5th level spell slot, right? We'll say you can use the rest of your sorcery points to get
Okay.
back a 5th level spell slot. Doesn't always have to be HP, y'all.
It's
I love that's
magic
where
that
your-
way.
I love that's where your mind's at. But you just wipe the rest of your sorcery points,
Okay.
the rest of the 9 of them, and yes, you can get a 5th level spell slot back
Okay.
as your bonus action.
Cool.
Or a 6th level, yeah.
Okay. Is this thing still stunned? No.
No,
Is it what?
not
Is it still stunned? It's not anymore.
It's not.
No.
Okay. Can you please make me a dex saving throw? And can you please lose?
Okay.
Just as a favor for me.
I'm making it with advantage.
Can you don't do that?
I have to.
What if you didn't? Just like for fun and excitement. Like, what if you didn't?
Just
do
as
that
like
though,
a
okay?
special favor to me. Okay.
This
Mix it up.
creature has a +0 to dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
Okay.
What is your save, Jess?
19.
Okay. So I need to roll
Really good.
a 19 or a natural 20 to save.
Okay.
Really good.
Stop.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Another natural 20? Are you serious?
Yeah,
I will give up my HP to me.
This has to stop.
You can't roll 2 nat 20s against my deck saves on this
Okay.
one spell slot that I have.
Here's what we'll do, okay?
Yeah.
Go down.
Okay.
Go down and we'll take the 1.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Good God.
So as Allison goes down, what do you do?
Before I go down, Allison's eyes are gonna go black as they do when he's using his most powerful spells.
Mm-hmm.
His jaw is going to unhinge and like drop open, and like black ichor and smoke is gonna fucking pour out of him and swirl towards the monster. He's gonna cast Disintegrate in a 10-foot cube on the heart.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna eat it because it tried to eat me.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. It's 10d6 plus 40.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 40?
Yeah,
Plus
so
4. Yes.
68 points of damage.
This is why I made them go down for this. Because I knew that
Could
this
it be
was what
69
they were
just because that's funny and it's pride? I'm not gonna give anything up, I just think it's funny. It's 1 away. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're so close to it is the thing.
Oh God.
Wait, how much damage did you say? Did you say the damage?
68.
Oh, yeah, we'll say 69.
Nice.
It doesn't matter that much. The heart only has 40 HP left anyway. I just wanted to know how much you did. Okay, so you watch as these swirls of dark black come around Allison, and they go directly towards the heart. The heart begins to disintegrate and turn into this red dust that kind of starts spreading throughout the rest of the dead zone, bringing light into the void. And as it starts to disintegrate, you watch as this black like covering that's all over this monster begins to crack and shift, and like whatever ooze this thing is covered in begins to drip off of it, and it exposing like the beast and the muscle and the blood and the veins that are underneath. And as this heart vanishes, this monster explodes into a pile of like red goo. You are currently on this monster, which is which is about to vanish. Okay.
Yep.
How would you like to be getting back onto the ship? It's my question for you. I'll say you're probably about 50 feet up in the air, away from the ship.
Do some monk shit.
I have something. I have to find the thing.
You can do it, you can do it.
I have Step of the Wind, which doubles my jump distance for the turn. I would like to burn a key point, and as it's disintegrating, do a Legolas run through the disintegrating thing and just fucking leap and try to grab onto the edge of the ship.
Yes. Alex runs up this monster as it's vanishing and just launches themselves at the deck of the ship, landing on their 2 feet, covered, dripping in the monster's blood. Allison has fallen down to the ground.
Yeah.
We are out of initiative.
Can I just very quickly say how funny it is that Andromeda like stood up, smacked Ellison on the back, gave him hit points, took 1 step, and then Ellison just fucking crumpled. Just like, hello?
Yes.
Alan is gonna
Ellison,
run.
please make me a death save.
Oh, can I just get in there and also heal real quick before we do the second one? It's every 6 seconds.
We're all
like a second level cure wounds. So real quick.
Everybody's just gonna pump shit into Ellison.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you just roll a natural 1? A 2. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody's using their shit to bring you back.
Yeah. Spend the potion.
10 points. Potion. Okay.
Y'all, I was not hit once.
Incredible.
I was not hit once.
It was gonna hit your next turn.
Yeah.
Ben's
And
gonna wake up and it's just that meme of the guy walking into the fire,
Yeah.
like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And with the crew catching their breath, the deck covered in blood, the ship a little wrecked, and any sign of this monster besides the red dust of the heart gone. That is where we're going to end our session for today. Thank you all so much for joining us. As a reminder, join us on Saturday for the beginning of Pirate Kings. Join us next week for our Queer and A. Follow us on Twitter, TikTok. Join our Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube. Happy Pride Month. Thanks all for hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Remember, don't get dead. Bye.